Owen, tell me something.
Truman, as of 3 p.m. today, roster cuts are final. The 53-man's been decided. It's officially Chiefs season.
Dahm, that's true. Thought the music wasn't going to play for a second. You think we'd have that down after 5 years? Ooh, welcome everybody back to another episode of Dahm. That's true. Of course, I'm your host of the most, Truman Steam Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the bomb,
Boom!
Owen Dahm. And this week we are joined by Alison. I never know whether to say your last name or not. I don't want to dox you, so.
Last time she was on, I said her full name 3 times.
It's in my profile, so
Alison
I'm not
Ritter.
hard
We're
to
joined
find.
by Alison Ritter this week to come on and help us break down the AFC West show. This is on the season 5 finale.
Yeah. I believe I said I am joined by Alison _Renner.
Are they both one? It's one L and 2 N's. Is that how it works out?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay.
It's last name's pretty easy. First name, I just stopped. I gave up on correcting people. It's not worth it.
I always spell out my last name for people, and I always tell them the H is basically silent because they'll go Truman, and I'm like, yep, and they go, and I'm like, stop. I was like, you're freaking out about it. Don't freak out about that H. That H does nothing. Doesn't change the sound at all. It's still Steen. It's not.
I struggle with your first name.
Yes. Yeah. But welcome in. We appreciate having you on to help us break down the AFC West. You get to be our resident Chiefs fan this year. So congratulations.
Thank you. Huge honor.
Very, very high honor, as we've had. We were running at least three
others.
Different Chiefs fans.
Only 3 others.
While the other divisions, we never meet. We don't make new friends, so we never meet anybody outside of the other divisions. We make more Kansas City friends, so we have a good rotating Chiefs fan every year.
We still, in 5 years, have not found an NFC South expert. So if you ever find somebody who's a fan of one of those dog shit teams.
If you are ever in a spot if you're ever in New Orleans, Atlanta, Carolina, or Tampa Bay, and you meet somebody that says, I'm a fan of one of these teams, you'd say, would you like to be on a podcast? First thing you say
First
to
thing.
No, I got you guys because when I was on a ferry in Ireland, I met one of the ship workers. Deckhands was a Tampa Bay fan. We talked about football for a while.
What?
I'm not even shitting you. Yes. And he was the only guy there. He was super tall, red hair, cowboy hat. And I was like, what's going on here? And he saw I think I was wearing some Chiefs. So you're like, oh, are you a Chiefs fan? I'm a Tampa Bay fan. Because I lived in Orlando for a year or 2 or something like that. So.
Oh, okay. He said that. For a second, I thought you were saying that you said I don't know why I understood it as the reverse. I was like, you asked a random guy in Ireland if he was a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan.
No, he told me he is.
Okay, good.
So now I found it. I gotta go find him. I honestly couldn't tell you his name. I forgot it.
Gotcha.
Good start. Gotcha. He'll want to come on the podcast next year for sure.
Yeah.
He just won't listen to the backlog. It's fine.
Yes, of course.
Yes. Okay. All right. So we're here to break down the AFC West. Let me bring up the spreadsheet. We
Run the spiel.
have finally reached our last division. So the way that we have done this is that me and Owen have gone through. We have picked every single game in the NFL every week, everything. No overlaps because the national pundits get to do this thing where they go, I think the Chiefs are going to be 14-3. I think the Bills are going to be 14-3. And on both those predictions, they had the Chiefs beating the Bills and the Bills beating the Chiefs. So me and Owen got sick of that, so we did it where we have to line up with any decision that we made 7 weeks ago when I was a totally different man.
It's final.
Is now final. And I am now locked into that and have to pick the Chiefs to lose a division game so they don't go 17-0 this year. That's the thing. So that way that we have no overlaps. It's and for people that are watching on YouTube, we have a systems of 1s and 0s. The 1s equal wins, zeros equal losses. Alison, do you know how many NFL games there are in a season? Just like how many total games there will be played? Not counting
Okay.
like double ups. Like it isn't one game for the Chiefs and one game for the Chargers when they play. That's all just one game. But Chiefs at Chargers and Chiefs at home against Chargers are two different games. Just to be clear. Do you know the answer?
Well, okay, I forgot you were gonna ask me this. It's like, somebody guessed it pretty spot on. I thought like 264.
Oh, that's close. That is close. We need to track the answers as we go.
Because I think Chandler said 262.
I think Logan might have got it right because he watches the show.
Yes,
I think, or he watched. We all watch the show, right?
Obviously,
but it's
obviously.
But no, it's 272. That was very, very close.
Okay.
And now
I'm
if
not mad
somebody
about
asks me in the future, that's very close. If somebody asks me in the future what 17 times 16 is, I will now know forever that answer is 272. I can add that useless piece of information into this brain that'll never help me in engineering or my actual life. Yeah.
17 almost squared.
You know what, Owen?
Wow.
I know that 17 squared is 289.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Never say the NFL never did anything for you, buddy.
That's right. There we go. Now we know 17 squared. Okay. All right. Allison, are you prepared? Are you ready to do this? Me and Owen, by the way, today only have to pick 6
games?
We have 12 games left to pick.
Yeah, 12 games. Yeah.
So we only have to pick 12. You will have to pick. Owen, what's 17 times 4?
17 times 4 is hold on, let me do my math. 68.
That's pretty good. Yes. So you have to pick 68 games, while me and Owen only have to pick 12 games and be upset at ourselves.
Well, she's not picking 68 games because she's picking some division games.
Oh, god damn it! Oh, wait, it's 68 minus 12.
Yes.
I think.
Yes. So 56.
There you go. Good math. Look at that. There he goes. Okay. All right. Now
welcome to Dahm. That's math.
Dahm. That's math. Wait. Speaking of, before we get too deep in the episode, I do have to remind everybody to like, comment, subscribe, comment what worthless math you've learned because of the NFL. Also, comment who you think is going to win the AFC West, and comment.
Comment how ridiculous Truman's once again prediction of 17-0 is.
It isn't 17-0 yet. To be fair, I'm gotta fit in a loss here somewhere.
You picked 0 out of division losses again.
Yep.
Again.
I will get to it, but I've realized a mistake I've made. So. Also, make sure if you want to help support us, patreon.com/showdisaster. Shout out the patrons over there: Ozzy, Skylar, Dylan, Aaron. Mailbox Kansas City. Still going in the Iron District.
I believe still open. Even though it's the first day of fall.
I mean, I talked to them the other day. They were still open. So
they're still making TikToks like they're open.
Yeah, I mean, and they're serving cold brews with coffee in there.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
That's going to kill it.
Cold brew coffee shake situation. Very good, yes.
Alison, have you ever had a Melt Monster?
No, dude. I don't spend that much time in Kansas City anymore. But
that's fair.
You've got me convinced. I'm going to go there someday.
It is good.
Right. That's right.
I fear it is good.
Actually.
It's great.
This isn't just a normal. This isn't just like your average promo. Like we actually enjoy eating.
We believe in the Melt Monster.
We actually spend our money there.
Is the Melt Monster is it like a concrete situation?
No. It is a donut that they cut open in half, and they fill it with ice cream, close it, fry that or grill that in a panini press situation, and then they cut it in half, and then they put syrup and toppings over the top of it.
It's really fucking good.
Oh, God. Holy shit.
It's
all right. Well, check it out.
It is an ice cream sandwich, but not in the way that ice cream sandwich.
It's an ice cream sandwich zhuzhed up.
Yes. Yeah. A little extra sauce on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking good.
Okay.
All right. So how we're going to do this is we're going to go through the divisions alphabetically. We're going to go through this division alphabetically by city. And because we're Chiefs fans, we're going to end on Kansas City. So we'll go Denver, then LA, then Los Angeles, and then Kansas City.
Then what was that? Then who? Denver, then who?
Then LA. I said Las Vegas.
You got it. You got there.
What did I say? Denver, Vegas, LA?
You said Denver, LA, and Las Vegas. Or no, you said Denver, LA, and
Yes.
Los Angeles. You did.
Denver, then Vegas.
Yes.
See that loss, the LA loss got me.
Yes.
There.
Sorry. Yeah. Allison got to see the whole discussion before the show about how to spell Las Vegas or Los Vegas.
Also, I looked it up.
Or
Vega.
no, sorry, Los Angeles.
Vega is a floodplain in Spanish. So Las Vegas is the floodplains.
Is that true? Is it the floodplain? It's a desert.
Unless Word Reference is lying to me. And Word Reference doesn't lie.
Okay. All right. As long as you're not trusting the Google AI answers. Those are always...
floodplain, fertile plain, lowland, or meadow are all acceptable.
Okay. Fertile plain or meadow sounds about right.
The meadows?
I think there's a river.
Maybe the lowlands?
I think the river runs into there, I want to say.
So it's definitely still a floodplain then, because you said a river flows into it.
This is geography with Owen.
That's right.
Dahm, that's geography. Geography, that's
true. He makes such a great flight attendant.
That's right. He would be a great flight attendant. That is correct. All right. Okay. Let's get into breaking down the Denver Broncos schedule. What
you think I look good in miniskirt?
Everybody's so excited for. Denver opens the season home against the Tennessee Titans September 7th. Mark your calendars. 3:05 p.m. Central Time.
We will be watching.
Yes. Me and Owen, when we did the AFC South show, we already picked Tennessee to lose this game to the Broncos. We gave the W to Denver. Allison, are you with us or are you against us?
I have no faith in Tennessee, usually, but especially this year, so I have a Broncos win.
I think that's a tough first start for a rookie, for Cam Ward to go against that Denver defense.
Pat Surtain's going to pick that ball off at least once.
Oh.
That's a good bet.
You probably get pretty good odds on that. Open your phone up.
No way it's already open. Let's find out.
20 smack.
I'll place a tenner on it if they have that betting line open.
Oh wow! Normally I'm only betting $5 or $1, so he's
Let's
got
find
money.
out. Well, you got me interested now.
The week two, while Owen places a $10 bet, week 2 Denver is at Indianapolis. Again, me and Owen not believers in the AFC South this year. We've already given that game to Denver as well. Allison, Denver or Indianapolis?
No, it's going to be another Denver win. I don't know. I am like oddly high on Denver this year. Indianapolis, I know, is a low bar, but as I did this, I realized like I might have maybe given them too many wins, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not. Denver finds itself in a weird spot for me where I believe them to be a solid team. It's kind of how I feel about the Chargers just about every year, where I'm like, I'm not scared of them winning the division-wise, but I mean, they're a good team.
I mean, listen, I think of Denver and LA, honestly, in like the same vein. Mm-hmm. Like, they've got good pieces, but what the? Oh, I'm pulling fucking Tina's hair out of.
You're doing what now?
It was in my hat because I was sitting on the couch.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like Denver and LA are in the same spot. Like, they've got some really good pieces, but we've seen what it takes to put a championship team together. Like, you don't just fall into a championship level team or a division winning team unless you're in the NFC South.
No, you draft a generational quarterback. You get really lucky and draft a generational quarterback at number 10. Yeah, and not the sexual predator that comes at number 12. So
exactly,
got that going.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, week 3 at the Los Angeles Chargers. Maybe the first test for this Denver team and the first game that me and Owen actually have to pick.
Wait,
September 21st. I'm going to. And I just said I kind of feel the same way about Denver and LA, which means that I feel like I should give this to LA while it's in LA. And I am. I'm going to give this one to the Chargers.
I will also be giving this one to the Chargers.
Interesting. Alison doesn't. She looks skeptical of the Chargers.
Yeah. I realize what I've done, but I'm going to stick with it. I gave this as a win to the Broncos.
Whoa.
I think, I don't know. Like I said, I'm weirdly high on the Broncos. I have them just a little bit better than LA. But when I was preparing for this show 15 minutes before we started, I only got through the Broncos and the Chiefs. So we'll see how the Chargers end up.
Good. Week 4, Monday Night Football.
This is where the Denver schedule gets tough.
Yeah, Denver hosts. Oh yeah, it really does. Denver hosts the Cincinnati Bengals. I gave this one to Denver because I do not believe in early season Cincinnati. You gave this one to Cincinnati
because this is Game 4. It's no longer early season
that's
Cincinnati.
When they wake up out of it on Monday Night Football.
It's the end of the first quarter of the season.
Cincinnati losing on Monday Night Football would be the perfect time for everybody to freak out, and then them to just right the ship next week.
Yeah, I know, but they can't go 0-4.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they've done it before. They do it all the time.
Well, I'm just saying my reasoning.
Okay, Allison, so you get to be the tiebreaker, as me and Owen clearly cannot figure out what to believe about this game.
Well, in the same way Owen says they can't go 0-4, or Broncos can't go 4-0, so I have it as a loss. Broncos lost to Cincinnati. At Cincinnati as well. Monday night. It'll be fun for them.
We are narrative driven on this show. I respect it. I do respect it. Week 5, Denver travels to the defending Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles. Me and Owen have already given that game to the Eagles. Yep.
Truman, do you know what the
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying, Allison?
Oh, I just said it's a sweep then for all three of us.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
That's right.
Truman, do you know what the Broncos' record was against winning teams last season?
1 win.
Yeah, do you know what that one win was?
Week 18. I know. They were like 1-7. And it was week 18 against the Chiefs.
Yep.
The backups.
Yeah, just interesting. Hey, do you have any idea how many Broncos fan TikToks I've bookmarked? It's like 20. Like all of them saying, "Oh yeah, Broncos going 12-5. We're winning the division."
Are you going to be drinking on your balcony?
That's a whole side of the internet I'm not even on.
TikTok, good for you.
Well, I only use it for banter. It's pretty fun. I use it to keep my blood flowing during the day.
I use TikTok to get addicted to, so that I waste too much time. I thought that's what everybody does. That's my bad. Just me, I guess.
So that Chinese spyware really got you, huh?
Yeah, it's good. I don't know what they're putting in this social media. It might be cigarettes, the way I'm addicted to it. October 12th, Denver plays the Jets in London. Me and Owen both picked the Jets.
I think the Jets are already there for a week, right?
No, I think you're thinking of the Jags. I don't. But Allison, Denver you were just there. You were just kind of there. You were just around there, near that aisle of
different country, but all right.
Did you connect through London at least?
No, I mean in Dallas everything's direct. I just went direct to Dublin to and from.
Yeah, everything's direct in Dallas, Truman.
One of the biggest airports, most connecting flights, most direct flights of any airport in the world.
Wow.
Yes,
it's true.
You learn something every day.
Yes, Dallas and then Atlanta.
Yes. So I didn't scroll over far enough on the spreadsheet to see this is in London. I'm not going to mess up what I've already written down, so I have it as a win for the Broncos. But I feel like they might not play as well in their like not having a home environment up in the mountains. I don't know. Oh, and you'll have to tell me what the geography is like in London.
It's like Kansas, man. It's flat. Well, London's just a fucking huge city. It's so big. It's like size-wise, I think it's bigger than New York City, size-wise. Like, not population-wise, but just, like, flatness outwards. It's so big.
That sounds wrong.
It's unimaginably large.
Really?
Yeah, it's so big.
Because, I mean, like, New York has islands and stuff.
Yeah, but like, New York is
famously, they've got a Long Island and a Staten Island. But
yeah,
I'm a bigger fan of the Long Island.
That's the
personally.
state, buddy, not the city. Once you get to the Long Island, you're no longer in New York City.
Yes, you are. It's New York.
It's the state, yes. The Long Island is not New York City.
Long Island is not a city.
I'm aware.
You wouldn't be in Long Island, New York.
Dude, the New York City limits do not extend all the way down Long Island. No way.
Okay. All right. Okay. We'll agree to disagree on this one.
All
right. Beside the point.
Broncos win.
Broncos win. All right. Good. Thank you for keeping us on track. Roaring Bull also pointing out in chat that Dallas is not the Frontier hub. So Frontier Airlines not based out of Dallas. In case you're wondering. Thank you.
London is literally twice as large as New York City.
Square footage wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, New York City is 304 square miles, and London is like 612.
Fair enough. Look, we all learned something here today. The Steamroller channel said the geography portion of the show is hard to watch. Thank you. That's really great. That probably means that I'm wrong about the Long Island thing. I assume my father's telling me it's hard to watch. All right, October 19th, the Giants are coming to Denver. Me and Owen have both given that to Denver. We are not a believer in the Giants.
Nope.
Alison, yeah. And then, okay, so you have family that is Dallas fans, right? Isn't that a weird?
Yeah. So let me explain this because I have to be very clear with my choice of words here. I grew up as a Chiefs fan. I've always been a Chiefs fan. I grew up in Kansas City. My mom and I have always been Chiefs fans. My dad has always been a Cowboys fan because in Western Kansas, he only had one. When they got a TV, they only got one channel. It was CBS, or I'm pretty sure it was CBS, and they were the only. Only channel that streamed Dallas games. So, when my dad moved to Kansas City, he remained a Cowboys fan, which was nice for him because they won all their Super Bowls and the Chiefs were ass. And then my brother kind of jumped on the bandwagon with my dad, but at that point it was the early 2000s, so it wasn't really a bandwagon. He's just the most tortured NFL fan, being a post 2000s Cowboys fan. So my brother and my dad are Cowboys fans. My mom and I are Chiefs fans. I will root for the Cowboys as long as it doesn't impact the Chiefs season, which this year there's quite a few more games that will impact. Usually it's not that big of a problem being in the NFC and AFC.
That's fair. Is your dad, many people are asking, is your dad also a Knicks fan or a Lakers fan?
No, he doesn't watch the NBA.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah, because our buddy Ben
from
is
Western Kansas, so not a big fan of it.
Yeah, our buddy Ben is a Knicks fan for the same reason. It's like they were just on TV all the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he is from Western Kansas, so that's
yeah.
But all right, I guess I don't know. It depends, I guess, how you.
Okay.
It's all that's maybe still Central.
Are
Kansas
you picking Denver to beat Dallas or not?
Okay, I don't remember why I picked this, but yes, I did pick Denver to win this game. I don't have any reasoning though.
High on Denver. You know what? A battle of two pretty good airport cities. True. Dallas, pretty good airport. Denver, pretty good airport.
Yeah,
I like that. I like their airport.
Scary airport.
It is. It's got all the
demons.
The demon stuff and the horse and it's a swastika or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does look like a swastika.
It's got the weird murals. Yes. November 2nd, Denver travels to the Houston Texans. I picked Houston. You picked Denver.
I
did,
yes.
Alison, you're our tiebreaker.
I've got Houston. I feel pretty good about Houston too, though. Everybody out here just really likes CJ Stroud.
That's fair.
So,
I'm a CJ Stroud believer. It's weird. I've now done 2 fantasy drafts. It's weird how far CJ Stroud is he's not getting drafted. If you're not in a 2 quarterback league, CJ Stroud just won't get picked. And that's weird to me because of how high people were on CJ Stroud. And it's the same reason that I don't put Jaden Daniels in my top 5, because people were doing that with CJ Stroud after he won. He went to the playoffs, won a playoff game. People were so high on CJ Stroud. And then they were just fine last year, and now everybody's like, CJ Stroud's probably 7th or 8th. And I think people are going to come back to that kind of way with Jaden Daniels, where it's if the Commanders don't go to the playoffs or go to the playoffs and lose again in the first round or not make the NFC Championship game this time, it's there's going to be some people all right, maybe we tip our
I think everyone's just really desperate to have a quarterback on the Lamar, Patrick, Joe, Josh tier, that they're just propping up anybody they can at the top 10, when in reality those 4 guys are just
Hall of Famers, probably.
Just the most consistent, and everyone else is going to have blips of good seasons. But
yeah,
outside of maybe Baker Mayfield, I don't know if anyone's going to approach the top 5.
I guess I'm not willing to admit that Joe Burrow's a Hall of Famer yet. Not yet.
You missed the playoffs.
I mean, I don't know. I think that Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud also get the benefit of being on really terrible teams and turning them into like playoff contending teams.
That's fair.
Especially in the situation that Houston was in before their whole GM, owner, whatever the hell situation. Their coach was also the GM at one point. I can't believe how fast they've gotten back on track to be a playoff team. So that's I'd probably put CJ Stroud a little bit higher only for that reason. Washington will kind of see how they do this year.
Right. I definitely respect CJ Stroud. I feel better about. I'd rather have CJ Stroud at this point than Jaden Daniels, but I don't. That might be just me, honestly.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Also, it seems that my praising of both the Dallas and the Denver airport has caused some controversy in the chat. So I've been told that neither are very good. Although, and I think maybe, and someone makes a good point, maybe with the Denver airport, I'm just conflating it because they have great public transport. They can just get you right to the center. It can get you really anywhere from the airport to Denver for like $8, and maybe that's why I'm holding it in too high of regard. And that's on me.
Atlanta Airport goated, though. It's my favorite airport so far.
Salt Lake City had a really good airport. And San Francisco's wasn't bad either. Totally not what we're here to talk about. Okay.
Another California. Oh, no, they're not California anymore. Shit.
November 6th, Thursday night football. Geography.
I was doing so good.
Dahm, that's map. Denver host the Las Vegas Raiders. Thursday night football, November 6th.
We get to pick a game.
We get to pick this. Yeah, it's fun. It's been a bit.
Las Vegas had a losing record last year. Give me Denver. They beat up on the bad teams. Hooray.
Give me Denver this one. I'm higher on the Raiders than I think some, but not this high.
I'm not. Geno sucks.
That's weird. That's a weird.
He's bad.
You're writing him off?
Yes.
At a moment like this?
Yeah, he'll go for 4 touchdowns one game, and then he'll do his normal of 2 interceptions, no touchdowns for the rest of the year.
He will not write back. I will tell you that much. Alison, how do you feel Denver hosting?
I've also got Denver. I forgot that Geno Smith was the quarterback for Vegas until a couple weeks ago.
Until Aiden O'Connell comes up and takes his job.
Aiden O'Connell just, I think, had a horrific injury.
He did?
Yes. They just traded for Kenny Pickett.
See, that's crazy because Aiden O'Connell's actually built differently. He's going to go to the Aaron Rodgers darkness retreat, heal up real quick, take the job. That's what he told me.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. November 16th, Denver hosts the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what? I've got to do it.
No.
I don't think you do. Truman, it's the Broncos.
But they're in Denver.
Okay.
And the Broncos should have beat the Chiefs last year.
Yeah, with garbage can 1 and garbage can 2 at wide receiver. Xavier Worthy's first 4 games as a starter. First 2 games as a starter. Rashee Rice not there. Wide receiver.
And Rashee Rice will be back by now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs by 20.
In Denver?
Yes.
All right, I'll pick the Chiefs. You're bullying me into picking the Chiefs. Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on, that's wrong for both of those.
Don't ever suggest that Denver could beat the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Are you taking the Chiefs as well?
Yep.
In Denver, we're all doing it.
Yes.
All right. Hold on, wait.
I'm telling you, I'm going to pick the Broncos like they are. They're overhyped.
Fair enough.
They're going to come back down to earth when people realize Bo Nix is a janitor that had a 4th place schedule.
Everyone's a janitor, Owen. I don't think they were working on the 4th place schedule. I think Vegas was on the 4th place schedule.
Okay, 3rd place schedule.
All right, well,
they were beating up on Jacksonville, and everyone thought they were so good.
When you have a stud QB, he can make any trash can look like they have hands. Thank you. That's nice. Okay. I think that was a compliment of Patrick Mahomes. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it has to be.
Week 12 bye week. We have going into that. I have Denver at 7-5. Owen has Denver at. Oh, sorry. I have Dallas at how about 6-5. Owen has Denver at 5-6. Alison, very high on the Broncos, has them at 7-4 going into this Week 12 bye week. So
yeah, maybe I picked too many losses for Denver. I don't think they're this bad.
now you're too low. Now you're too low on them.
We'll see. My narrative.
You're
My
all
narrative.
You're all over the place. Okay. Denver comes out of that bye week. They are at the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Football. Me and Owen have already given this to Commanders. It might have been different if I have known that they were coming out of the bye week.
Yeah, maybe.
But regardless, I've given it to the Commanders. Allison, are you joining us on the Commanders train?
Yep. No, we're pretty similar in that one.
I say it's because we shamed her about having too many Denver wins. Now she's like, I gotta put some losses in.
It kind of does fall off a little bit more from here, but I did say I was high on Broncos.
That's fair. December 7th, they are at the Las Vegas Raiders. I am going to give that one to Denver as well.
Yeah, me too. I just think that I don't think Vegas is just good, man. They have Max Crosby and Jacoby Myers. That's it.
Jacoby Myers asked for a trade, actually. They have Brock Bowers. That's who you should realize.
Oh,
and
true.
Ashton Genty.
I don't listen, man.
You're not high on Genty?
No.
Okay, you're okay.
He was playing against plumbers and electricians and podcasters.
He looked good in the preseason. He looks like he wants violence, and I'm interested to see how that goes.
I'm sorry. Did like Las Vegas get an O-line all of a sudden?
He wanted violence, and you know what? He'll bounce off.
Yeah, he can want violence all
He's
he wants.
going to break 3 tackles to gain 4 yards.
We'll
every
see.
rush.
We'll see. We will see.
No, I've got Denver beating them as well on this one.
Fair. I think there's a clear, at least last place team in the AFC West, and I think it is the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes.
Okay, all right. The following week, Denver hosts the Green Bay Packers. We've already given this, much to the dismay of our Packers fan who was on the show. We already gave this game to Denver. Are you joining us in giving it? Are you higher on the Packers?
Both of you picked Denver?
We both picked Denver.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Weird choice, but no, I have this as a Broncos loss. Green Bay taking over. To be honest, though, I don't know a whole lot about Green Bay this specific season, just because I haven't seen any news from them.
Yeah, they've had a weird offseason, but I think everybody thinks they're going to try to trade for Micah Parsons, so.
That which is never going to happen, but.
Maybe it's happened. Maybe it's already happened. Maybe it's happened while we've been on the show.
That would be crazy.
A lot of news loves to break while we're on the show.
Oh, that's happened several times where we say, I wonder if this will happen. And then, like, on the Tuesday where we don't have the show and the podcast isn't posted yet, like, stuff happens. Mm-hmm. That happens a lot.
I still think the, number one was the DeMar Hamlin situation. We were like, must be weather postponing that game. Don't know what's happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's like, no, somebody's dead on the field.
Yeah, we were in the middle of the podcast when the DeMar Hamlin situation happened.
Oh, great. Awesome. Yeah.
That's awful.
That podcast episode went like 2.5 hours because we had to cover that like live.
We're like, oh, shit.
We're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, we really collected reserved answers about all those questions that everybody was asking. Very good.
Yeah, it was great.
December 21st. Denver is hosting the Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and Owen have already given this game to Denver as well.
Yeah, man, team with a losing record. Denver gonna win.
Denver win for me.
Fair enough. They are in Kansas City on Christmas.
Oh, what if we ruined Christmas 2 years in a row?
No, we won.
We've done it already.
Sorry. Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yes, and to be fair, I will be downtown with my friends who don't know ball. Because I will be in Chicago. I always am on Christmas.
Oh, no, true.
It worked out last year. Although 2 years ago, man, I always tell a story when talking about it. In that Raiders game where we lost like 14-10 or whatever, or 17-14, 17-10, whatever it was, I was like talking to one of Tina's family members, and I had my phone, like I was like watching the game, and then they made a comment that was like, oh, like, you don't really want to talk to me. You're like, you should want to. I'm like, oh, no. I put away my phone. They eventually walk away to like go get food. I opened back up my phone. In the 2 minutes I had put it away, the Chiefs had been scored on. And I was like, what happened? It was like strip sack fumble. I'm like, great. They come back. I put my phone back in my pocket. We talk again for 5 minutes. They again walk away. I pull my phone out, and I'm like, oh, I must have paused the game because the Raiders were kicking the extra point again. And I was like, must have been paused. That's weird. And I'm like, wait, no, it says 14. I'm like, what the hell? And I see there was a pick six. I'm like, oh, my God.
Wait, so you're confirming that you're going to be downtown with people that don't know ball?
During Christmas? Yes, I will be in Chicago. Unless you're coming with. You're welcome to come with us to Chicago.
I don't think I'm coming with. I don't think I'm coming
Actually, I don't think I'm allowed to extend that.
I also don't think I'm invited, no.
So. Either way, I will still give this to the Chiefs.
In a bathroom somewhere, watching on his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'll have an AirPod in.
Okay, Alison, I don't know if you know this, but the voodoo and bad juju that happens when Truman and me either watch K-State games. Well, not really so much K-State games.
Well, we didn't watch the K-State game, though, and that did not work
but
out well.
But mainly Chiefs games. When Truman and I do not watch them from the same room, it is diabolical. Bad things always happen.
When I was in
but
Europe
I am a
last
scientist,
year,
and jinxes aren't real.
When I was
so
in Europe last year,
Chiefs.
Mahomes tore Rashee Rice's ACL while I was on that cruise.
Yeah,
I watched that happen in Europe.
But jinxes aren't real, so I'm a scientist, and the Chiefs are going to win.
All right, okay, fair.
I have it as a Chiefs win, too. How many games do we have to lose when you guys are apart for you to really believe in it?
Well, we've also lost when we're together, though. Remember that really bad Bills loss early in the season, 3 years ago, where we lost 28-7? Or no, the Titans won. I'm thinking about the Titans, 28-3 Titans.
Nope, I was in Disney.
You were?
During that 28-3 game,
gosh,
I was in Florida. Although we did win the AFC Championship game against the Bengals when I was in Florida.
And when I was in London 2 years ago, we did lose to the Bills off of the Kadarius Toney foot.
Oh God! Wait, what?
I guess.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, that's when you were in London.
I was asleep for most of that game.
Oh God!
It was 4 a.m.
And the biggest curse of all, I was in Orlando for the Super Bowl last year at a work conference.
I'm just saying. But jinxes aren't real, though. It's okay.
But what's good about that is that Owen hosted the Super Bowl party last year, so now everybody will want to come back to mine because everybody has broken all their traditions, and now it's time to reset your Super Bowl party traditions, so now everybody will come to mine this year.
Please don't make me host again.
Yes.
That's great news.
Yes,
Very
really great news. Speaking of, January 4th, home against the Chargers, Denver.
Only 2 days
capping
away.
Up their season. I'm going to give this one to Denver.
Yeah, me too.
I think they'll need it to get to 10 wins, get to their playoff spot. You have them finishing 9-8. Alison, 10-7, 9-8.
Yeah, well, I can't give them too many wins. So I had them beating the Chargers earlier in the season, and I have them losing to the Chargers to finish their season.
Okay.
The rare kind of reverse sweep. The loss at home went on the road. Big fan.
Which the Chiefs end up doing more often than you would think, too.
That is true. We lost that dumb Raiders game at home.
Whenever they circled the buses.
Yes. Although that one time the Raiders came out and stomped on the Chiefs logo and then immediately fumbled second play.
The opening kickoff or something.
That game was over. Yeah. Okay. So I have Denver at 10-7. Alison has them at 9-7. Owen has them at 9-7 in the group.
You mean 9-8?
Yeah, I do. I do mean 9-8. You guys forgot to pick a game? You guys didn't pick any games?
No.
I'm at 10-7. Owen 9-8. Alison 9-8. The group 9-8. Let's keep it moving. We're going to skip over the Chiefs, and we are going to do the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, going to be an interesting year for them. We'll see how it goes. They open the year on September 7th at New England. We both gave this to the Raiders.
Damn. What were you thinking?
What a hot start after I'm like, they're going to have a weird year. W.
This is at New England? Okay, I don't know if New England is going to improve much of anything, so I'd take the Raiders on this one. They've got to win a couple games.
New England has the guy who's going to fight and die in the trenches.
Man, that was a cool quote
from LSU.
That was a cool quote. Will Campbell.
Yes.
Yeah, he said, "I'm willing to die out there." It's like, God damn.
It's like I give up. You get 1 sack a game, you're a Hall of Famer. I give up 1 sack a game, I'm out of the league.
Yeah, good quotes. Good mindset on that kid. All right, Monday Night Football Week 2. They are hosting the Los Angeles Chargers.
This is a Chargers win. Early season Chargers. They got to build the hype. So give me the Chargers.
Give me the Raiders because it's division games. You have to kill that Chargers hype. The Chargers hype is only ever the offseason. It always immediately dies once you get in the season. Everybody goes, oh, never mind. They're still going to be the Chargers. So give me this to kill the Chargers hype.
I don't know. I think that happens week 3, not week 2.
No, give me Vegas on Monday Night Football, killing the Chargers hype officially.
We'll see.
So, I mean, they're okay. So Chargers are already coming off a loss in week 1.
Of course.
So
of course.
I'll give them this one. Then Chargers.
Chargers. That's fair. All right. Wrong, but it's fair. Week 3, September 21st. The Raiders host the Commanders. Me and Owen have already given this one to the Commanders.
Yep, Commanders as well. Commanders I don't have a reason not to believe them.
I think that's fair. They host the Bears the following week. I can't believe you gave this to the Bears.
Well, Truman, I hate the Bears more as a meme than actually thinking they're a bad team. Mm-hmm. They're just the Chargers of the NFC North. Like, they get all this hype, and then they just miss the playoffs.
Well, Caleb Williams is going to throw for 6,000 yards.
So according to you. Still never thrown for 4,000 yards as a Chicago quarterback, but it's fine.
No one has, No.
Nobody has.
So we already gave this to Chicago. How are you feeling about it, Alison?
I'll take a Vegas win on this one. I do think that the Bears are going to be better this year, but they've still got to put everything together. And week 4, I would still consider early season, though it's like a third of the way or whatnot. So.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just one of those games where kind of the experience of Geno Smith kind of just overtakes the Bears on that one. Week 5, though.
The Royals have tied it up.
Really?
4-4.
Oh, that's good. Week 5, Vegas is at the Colts. Daniel Jones probably starting still. He won the job. Thank God.
Anthony Richardson with possible worst mindset of a pro athlete ever.
There's got to be something wrong with him. He should play tight end. Honestly, it's one of those. You do the Colin Klein. Go try to play tight end.
Tim Tebow, give him a call.
Yeah. Although if you have the mindset where you like pull yourself out of games, I don't know if you're like, you know what, I'll switch positions because I want to grind it out in the NFL so much. Well, sure. All right, fair enough. Okay. October 5th, week 5, at the Colts. I gave this one to the Raiders. Owen, you gave this one to the Colts.
Yes.
Alison, you're the tiebreaker here.
I'll take the Raiders on this one. Colts are a hot mess.
A clash of 2 incredible college running backs, by the way. Genty versus Giddens. Who will come out on top?
Oh, sure.
Probably top 2 running backs last year, in my opinion. Nobody else better. October 12th, the Vegas host the Tennessee Titans. I gave this to Vegas. You gave it to the Titans.
The Titans had to win some games. This was the one I thought would be most reasonable.
By the way, you have the Raiders at 1-5 at this point. I just want you.
Yeah, it's the fucking Raiders.
It's Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. They're gonna win some games.
It's fucking Boomer and other Boomer.
Alison, who do you think is gonna win this game?
I'll give the Titans a win.
That's right. Good choice.
This is one of those games where you're like, I guess somebody technically does have to win. It's like they could tie, but one of them technically does have to win.
Throws me back to the second season of Dahm. That's true. When we had Aaron on and he kept saying ridiculous things and then he predicted a tie.
He predicted like 4 ties. Like, all right, dude.
That was a great episode. I need to go back and listen to that one. That was funny.
Okay. So what we're saying, Alison, as the AFC West representative, you're gonna have to go crazy. You're gonna have to pick some ties going on, just so fit that into content. Chargers and Chiefs. Yeah, right. We need something to clip and put on TikTok. You know the deal. It's how it goes.
All right, at Kansas City, Raiders, Chiefs. We're ending in a tie.
Perfect.
A bus race around the stadium to see who wins the game.
What?
On the Vegas Strip, down the it's at the Chiefs. Never mind. Through the Arrowhead traffic,
down the Broadway loop, down the.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Past Joe's.
First one to get on K7 wins. At Vegas at KC, October 19th.
We can move on.
The Chiefs, yeah.
No, we can move on.
I'm taking the Chiefs. Alison taking the Chiefs. All right, good. Week 8 bye.
W bye. Great position for a bye week.
It's not bad. It's not a bad way. I have, going into this Week 8 bye, I have the Raiders above 500. I'm at 4-3. The surprise of the NFL, as everybody will be calling them. Owen has them at 1-6. Yep. Alison has them. Alison has them at 3-4. And then we come out of that bye week, and they get to host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and Owen have already given this one to the Jaguars. The Jaguars. Very interesting.
You both picked this as a loss. I was going to pick this as a win for the Raiders.
I think that's very fair.
Again, one of those things is they have to win, some games.
Who knows what we were thinking 6 weeks ago?
Don't know.
I don't know what I was thinking 6 hours ago. So
I don't know what I was thinking 6 minutes ago, man.
What was I doing 6 hours ago?
I will say with the Raiders, a lot of these, either hosting or away games don't really matter to me because Vegas is always just taken over by the other team's fans.
Yeah,
I don't know how much
it's a neutral site game.
Remember that? Didn't the Raiders beat Baltimore last year on the road? Didn't that happen? That was last year, right?
That sounds like one of those weird things that happened.
Like the Raiders,
the Ravens lost some terrible. They also lost to the. They lost to the Browns with Jameis Winston, when it started snowing or raining in the second half.
Yeah, I mean,
the Ravens always lose dumb games.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Let's see. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I'm correct.
The following week, by the way, Vegas is at Denver. We have already all given that game to Denver. They come out of the Thursday night game, and they get the super long kind of pseudo bye week because on November 17th, they host the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football in Vegas. I've given this one to the Raiders. Owen has given this one to Dallas. Alison, will you betray your family and pick the Las Vegas Raiders, or will you pick the Dallas Cowboys here?
No, I'll pick the Cowboys. I think they'll have a pretty good crowd there.
That is, yes, that'll be like a home game.
It was week 2 of last year. The Raiders beat the Ravens.
Beat the Ravens. Yeah.
Hilarious.
Perfect. Yeah. They come after that Dallas game. They, on the short week, host the Cleveland Browns. Who knows who will be starting at the quarterback position?
Could be Flacco still.
Could be Dylan Gabriel, officially the number 2.
Yep, Shadir officially made their roster.
Yeah. Once they traded away Pickett, it was pretty clear that it was going to be Shadir, number 3. Alison, we've both already given this one to the Raiders. Are you giving this one to the
Raiders? Yeah.
You don't have to. We're not pressuring you into this.
No, I've got to pick them for enough wins. I don't think they're going to just be like a 3-4 win team. So I think that's manageable for them. Again, Cleveland is even more of a hot mess. I have no idea what's going on over there. Every day is just different.
Did you see the first preseason game walk-in by Shadir Sanders?
No.
He walked in with a 4-man entourage, one of which carrying a boombox.
Kind of cool.
This is not kind of cool.
That's what. One day I hope to make enough money that you can be my boombox guy. You can just follow me around.
Okay, listen. If you're an NFL draft pick, Truman, I will carry your boombox.
See?
The guy carrying the boombox was kind of built like me too. He was actually he was actually skinnier than me. He was not a big guy carrying this gigantic boombox.
I mean, it's cool if you're a winner. It's cool if you can actually show out on the field.
If you can back it up, absolutely. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. Yes. Also, Framps in chat wanted me to remind you that
I have a plan.
Me riding the Bears during the NFC North episode.
No, I just didn't pick the Packers at 15,000 wins like Framps did.
Where are you going? What'd you do?
I have an idea.
Oh, Owen's moving. He's moving the chairs around. Okay. November 30th at Las Vegas at the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. Yeah.
Yep, give me the Chargers. Chargers.
I think I've got this as a Chargers win. Yeah, and Las Vegas. I'll do that.
That's fair. The following week, December 7th, they host the Denver Broncos. Why? Man, I really want to say the Denver Cowboys there for some reason. They host the Denver Broncos, and man, we already all gave that to the Broncos. The following week, they are at the Philadelphia Eagles. Me and Owen gave that one to the Eagles. How do you see that one going, Allison?
Yeah, I'll do an Eagles win too.
Yeah. Fly Eagles, fly.
I think the Eagles are. Yeah, it's also an interesting situation. They've definitely. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think they're going to make it through as easy as they did last year, but I'm still pretty high on them regardless because they always find a way to be somewhat successful at the end of the day.
I worry about them, but I'm not. But I think they're going to regress, which is always fair to say about. That's always a great hot take to say.
The word I was looking for.
I think the Super Bowl winning. I think the teams that go to the Super Bowl might regress a little bit. Oh, that's crazy. But I do believe that actually about the Eagles, just with the pieces they've lost.
Yeah, Truman, click on the NFC North episode real quick. I want to see what the meat writing that I'm being accused of in the chat is. I believe I gave the Bears I gave them 8 wins.
You gave them 6 wins.
That's Frams gave them 6 wins.
Oh, Frams gave them.
I gave them 8 wins.
You gave them the most wins out of anybody on the show.
That's not me.
That's meat writing, dude.
I had them improved by 1 game.
You're a meat writer. You have to paint your fingernails now. Vegas is at Houston the following week. Me and Owen already give that to Houston. Allison joining us on that train.
Yep.
Ball nowhere.
Texas strong. The Raiders host the Giants the following week. Me and Owen, we already gave that to the Giants. Good for the Giants, that's a good one for them.
No, we gave it to Vegas, buddy.
Oh, we gave that one to Vegas. Sorry. Good reading. Thank you. We're all good. We're all great at that. Yes, sorry. We gave that one to
Raiders win.
Yes. And the last week of the season. See, it's tempting to pick Vegas to win this one because you assume the Chiefs will be resting their starters.
Yes.
But 1, they'll be chasing history anyways. 2.
Oh no, he's gonna do it again.
At this point, I have to. 2, Gardner Minshew revenge game.
I didn't think about that though. That's actually funny.
What do you think about that?
The Nico Remigio
think about how
legacy game.
Gardner Minshew is not writing back to the Raiders. Have you thought
It's
about
true.
that?
It's true.
Give me the Chiefs. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah. For all those reasons that you said, give me the Raiders.
Oh.
Listen.
You think Chiefs are gonna be resting this?
I think Gardner Minshew might be getting rested in this game. I think we might see Chris Oladokun again.
Man.
Because he showed up in that Denver game. He played more than Carson Wentz did because Carson Wentz was ass. If they're resting
Gardner Minshew, you might see me and Owen play. I'm gonna be playing left guard. I'm gonna be reliving the glory days, buddy.
Dude, I could lock up Jacoby Myers, trust.
Were you cornerback? Is that what you played in?
No, I was a safety.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You're white.
The
you're
dude
a safety. You're never a cornerback. That's fair.
Truman, the guy who's 5'2", 75 pounds in 6th grade. He plays safety, man. I was so small.
Fair enough. Allison, do you think the Chiefs are going to be resting their starters? And do you think the Chiefs' backups can beat the Raiders?
Well, okay. Last year, we played the Broncos last game, right?
Yes,
and Carson Wentz gave that really fun speech right before they get on the field, and I was like, I love this guy. I'm so glad he's our backup quarterback. And then I watched that game. So yeah, give me the Raiders on this one.
I personally believe that Carson Wentz is ass. I think he was hot flaming ass. I think he was maybe in this entire Chiefs run that we've had, I think he is maybe the worst backup quarterback we've had. Blaine Gabbert was very bad.
Yeah, Blaine Gabbert.
And both those guys are sneaky because you know the names. You're like, oh, good thing we got somebody with a name. Both those guys were ass.
It's incredible to me that Matt Moore was probably the best of all of them, and we had to pull him off of a high school coaching gig. Be like, hey, Matt, come back.
Oh, Chad Henne was the best. Listen, put some fucking respect on Chad Henne.
Anything is possible, Truman, but Matt Moore did beat the Vikings in Week 7.
That is true. Shout out.
Chad Henne won a playoff game though.
You what?
Chad Henne won us a playoff game.
That is true. Henny's mad dash.
By the way, he got that first down.
Enough time has passed. He did not get the first down. We just really wanted him to get.
I'm sorry. Did Tyree catch that ball?
He earned.
Ball doesn't lie, Truman.
He earned the first down. He did not get.
Honestly, though, how many backup quarterbacks can make that throw in the extreme pressure of? Also, that was an amazing.
Somebody said didn't Wentz win a Super Bowl. Shut up. You shut up. You know what's wrong with that statement. You shut up.
Also, remember that everybody in the stadium did not think the Chiefs were going to snap that ball, and then they snapped it and got the first down.
Yes, to this day, I still can't believe that they didn't hard snap and punt that ball away.
I've heard reports that Chad Henne's ball sack weighs 20,000 pounds. Fucking giant nuts on that guy.
Also, somebody said Dan Sorensen did nothing wrong. Don't forget that was the Dan Sorensen targeting, knocking the ball out at the goal line. The Dan Sorensen, of course, getting burnt out of position makes an incredible play. Everybody loves Daniel Sorensen. I fucking hate Dan Sorensen.
The amount of times I have to tell Browns fans that targeting is not a call in the NFL is insane.
That's what I'm seeing in chat just now. Also, as you said, there's no targeting in the NFL. Chat also said there's no targeting in the NFL. So.
It has to be unnecessary roughness, and that gentle helmet tap where it was mostly shoulder, it was not unnecessary roughness.
Does it have to be? It's defensive receiver. Is it? I mean, once you're diving through the air.
There's no protocol for it because people who spear don't make it to the NFL because they get neck injuries in college.
I guess the roughness was necessary. That was true. It did knock the ball out.
Yeah, Rory said don't drop the ball if you want to call.
Man, he knows I love a rhyme. Okay, the Chargers are our next team, the Powder Blue.
Boop.
Best uniforms in the NFL?
They've got some good ones right now. I've got to give it. Also, Chargers social media really good. The social media going out to all 7 of their fans is pretty nice.
Yes.
Another home stadium which just has no presence.
Actually,
which sucks because SoFi is actually very nice.
I drafted If Man this week.
You did draft If Man?
I did. In one of my fantasy drafts.
Well, you're going to be saying the same thing about your team in the playoffs. Man, we should have won.
Man, if he throws a couple touchdowns, this is going to be a really great team. I'm going to have a really great week.
Yeah, well, speaking of the Chargers, we're actually reviewing them right now, so...
You can lead it in.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you.
Well, week 1, as we all know, both the Chiefs and the Chargers do not have any green on their jerseys, so they should have no problem wearing their real colors in Brazil. Truman, did you know? I believe the Chargers have the Chargers travel in this game more than the Bengals travel all season. I believe.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Because I believe the Bengals go 9,000 miles total, and this trip is 12,000 miles round trip for LA. I believe. To Brazil. So, but I mean, out of all of this, I just don't think that the Chargers are going to be ready for Andy Reid after the longest bye week possible. Mm-hmm. I believe it's been so the opener that we last lost was Detroit, right?
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Right. Oh, great! Awesome! Great, got that going over there. Okay. And so, do you think they're winning or losing this opener?
Oh, the Chargers are losing this opener for sure. Unless we somehow get Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore back on the team, and I didn't know about it. Because once again, freaking Detroit fans always talking about how Jared Goff's never lost to Mahomes when all of us know why that's the case.
Oh, Royals won the game, by the way.
Yes, they did. They came back. I saw.
I'm giving this one to the Chiefs as well. I think they do really well on these games where the NFL puts them on a stage. And they'll get all the calls because the Chiefs, the refs love the Chiefs. The NFL loves the Chiefs. Travis Kelce is now engaged to Taylor Swift. So, well, that's even better. That helps us get even more calls. So, yeah, give me the Chiefs here. I gave this one to the Chargers by technically writing that one down. So,
this is a Chiefs win. Sorry. You have to start the narrative right.
That's right. We start it now. We started early. Perfect.
So, Alison, with this being a morning game, are we cursed in morning games? Are you excited?
This isn't a morning game.
Oh, wait, it's not a morning game? I thought. Oh, wait, you're
Brazil,
right.
Brother.
Brazil is there? Are they an hour ahead of Eastern time, or are they in Eastern time?
I don't know.
Is Sao Paulo on the east side of Brazil? Because Brazil's probably big enough to
it's
go.
It's southeastern side.
Okay, so yes, I would say it's probably Eastern time zone. Did you look it up? I thought you were looking it up. Oh, you pulled out your phone. I really thought you were Googling it.
Sao Paulo time to Kansas City time.
I think when I wrote it down on the schedule, it's a 7 p.m. game.
Yeah, they're 2 hours ahead. They're 1 hour ahead of East Coast.
Hold on. Framps is bullying me in the chat. I have to say that I love Framps. So he wanted me to say it back. It's a very, very sweet moment because they're asking to do a fantasy football review after the episode's over, or at the end of the episode of my fantasy team. I said nobody. I said nobody cares about my fantasy team, and they said we care about your fantasy team, and then he said we love you, and I was like, oh well, thank you. Or did he say we care for you? That's the question.
Yeah, and then he said say it back.
Yes. Oh no, he just said I care for you. I did not have to say that I loved Framps. Yeah, fuck that guy. But I care for Framps. Okay.
He said say it back on camera.
I know. I care for Framps. There you go.
So something has taken over our poor friends Framps and Rory. They're pretending to care about somebody else's fantasy team. I'm sending authorities to their house for a mental wellness check immediately.
Yeah. Somebody's typing on their computers. Okay. Sorry. Totally off topic. What was the answer on Brazil time?
They're 2 hours ahead, so they're 1 hour ahead of East Coast.
Okay, so it'll be like a 5 o'clock game?
Maybe. Oh, yeah, so this is a Friday game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably like 5:30?
That sounds right. Okay.
5:25?
Oh, no, they both want to see the draft so they can study my tendencies for future fantasy drafts. That makes sense. Okay, week 2. The Chargers are at the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football. I gave this one to the Raiders. Again, I don't know what I was thinking 6 minutes ago. We talk about weeks and weeks ago. I don't know what I was thinking of 10 minutes ago when I picked the Raiders to beat the Chargers. It's fine. It's Monday Night Football. It's in Vegas. But you guys are the crazy ones for not picking the Raiders to win in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. They're home against Denver week 3. We both gave this to the Chargers. Alison loves the Broncos. Pick the Broncos here. Week 4, they are at the Giants. I gave this to the Chargers. You gave this to the Giants.
Yeah, hilarious Chargers loss here.
Alison, you're the tiebreaker.
No, I've got the Chargers. I have a really hard time seeing when the Giants are going to win a game. It'll happen for them, but I didn't have to pick the rest of their games. You guys did.
Yeah, you're not a Jackson Dart believer over there, Alison?
No, never have been.
Did you see, totally beside the point, did you see people talking about how since the Giants dropped Tommy DeVito, now the Giants have an all-black quarterback room? I saw multiple tweets about this.
With Jackson Dart? Did people just forget about him?
I guess it's just because like Jameis is really I think it's because Jameis has really taken him in.
That's funny.
I don't know.
I did not see that. That's funny.
I love to throw a wrench in anything we're
Is he named the starter? Who's been named the starter?
Russ is the starter. They're letting Russ cook.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Tyrone Tracy is the truth. Fair enough.
Tyrone Tracy does play for the Giants.
We're seeing people flaming you in the chat that they would be able to do a 999 in a hot dog suit, even if you weren't.
Okay, man. Okay.
Owen attempted to do not even 9 beers, but he attempted to do 9 hot dogs and did not get through all the hot dogs and threw up like 3 times the next day.
No, I threw up 1 time, all right? I had an 800-calorie breakfast. That was my downfall, okay?
And you also had Taco Bell for lunch. And then you tried to eat 9 hot dogs.
That's correct.
Okay, you gotta go in on an empty stomach. It's really the bread that'll get you.
It is the bread that'll get you.
I think it was the gigantic hot dogs at the fucking Legends, but
the hot dogs were very normal size. I had a hot dog.
They were not fucking Oscar Mayer size.
I ate the entire bottom half of one of the hot dogs. And
let's not pretend that they were Oscar Mayer size hot dogs. They were easily 1.5 times one of those.
Those are Bar S Franks, brother. Actually, they're slightly bigger than Bar S Franks. Listen, I know dog. They were bigger than that.
Thank you.
But they're Oscar Mayer Franks.
He knows about dog.
I know wieners. Oh. Okay. All right. Soundboard.
Pressing a button. I know wieners.
I know wieners.
Yeah. Anyway, week 5, the Chargers host the Washington Commanders. Truman has already given this one to the Commanders.
Correct.
I gave this one to the Chargers. Apparently.
Incorrect. Allison, are you correct or incorrect on this one?
Oh God. Oh, this is tough. You know what? I'll give this one to Washington. Just looking ahead. Really, I have no other reason.
Fair enough. Hey, listen, we will always take narrative based. That's a great reason. Absolutely. People are talking about how the dogs are
okay. This fucking chat, dude.
All right. October 12th at Miami. Chargers traveling west. West Coast team traveling east. The Chargers were not traveling west. They are traveling east. They're traveling west. They're going around the entire world and ending up back in Miami.
What if?
Around the world in 80 days style. October 12th,
gets lost?
They are at the Miami Dolphins. Me and Owen have already given this to Miami.
Yep.
Which feels weird.
It doesn't. The Chargers bad.
But if
Miami is also very bad.
That's true. If Justin Herbert plays well, they'll probably win.
But Minkah Fitzpatrick is back. So it's 28 picks for him. I bet you can get great odds on that on FanDuel.
Minkah Fitzpatrick to have 28 picks? Yes.
Minkah Fitzpatrick over 27.5 picks.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll take free money every day of the week. You could just donate it. You should donate it to a charity instead.
What if, man?
Allison, do you have the Dolphins or the Chargers here?
Well, I didn't have to pick the rest of the Dolphins' schedule, so I'll take the Chargers to win this one. I think Miami is about to just have a very bad year, unfortunately. And I think they're going to be looking for a new coach halfway through the season.
Yeah. And you know what? I would love Mike McDaniel.
But Allison, Mike McDaniel vaped on the sideline, though. Are you taking that into consideration?
My vaping king, my future passing game analyst, Mike McDaniel.
Have you seen his mic'd up? He's weird.
I like him.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
I like him as a weird assistant coach. I don't think he's necessarily head coach material, but his entire thing is that all he's done is like analyze the game, study the game, and like nerd his way to the top.
Yeah, I feel nothing wrong with nerding your way to the top. Hold on, wait a minute. In defense of nerding your way to the top,
2 engineers calling a head coach in the NFL a nerd is crazy. By the way,
I think that's honestly, it's the way that I would prefer a head coach to like study the game that hard. I don't think you need to play football in order to know football, but I don't think that Mike McDaniel's going to take the Dolphins to the Super Bowl.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I also think that Miami's got one of the worst front offices. They just consistently make terrible trades. So, like, just think of the Tyreek Hill deal. They gave up so much for Tyreek Hill, and that turned into players like Trent McDuffie. So
Tyreek Hill did almost break the receiving record the next year.
Yeah, and they won like 9 games that year.
Skylar Thompson was robbed of a starting job in Miami. Okay. All right. Thank you, Chad. October 19th, the Chargers host the Indianapolis Colts.
Freelo.
Yeah, we already given this to the Chargers. Where are you at on the Colts? Low enough to give this to the Chargers also?
Oh yeah, Chargers win.
Fair enough. Thursday Night Football the following week, they host the Minnesota Vikings. We've already given this to the Chargers.
That'd be a good game.
That will be good. That will be a good game. I don't think so, actually. I don't know if I believe in J.J. McCarthy.
We'll see.
JJ to JJ. Who knows?
I forgot J.J. McCarthy is playing for them.
The Colts cut Julius Brents. What? Oh, man.
Yeah, they did.
Chief?
Shit.
Chief?
Apparently we cut Nate Matlack today.
Yeah, that is no shock. That was a very crowded defensive line room.
True.
Okay, whatever. I'll take Minnesota here.
Ooh, okay.
The Chiefs also told FAU that he's injured and he will be on IR.
Yes. November 2nd, the Chargers are at the Tennessee Titans. Powder blue on powder blue crime. We already gave it to the Chargers. We're in Tennessee. How are you feeling about that?
I see a Chargers win.
Okay. You Tony Pollard runs all over him. Perhaps. Perhaps. But yeah, give it to the Chargers. You said a Chargers win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
You're
Just
right.
make sure I marked it correctly. Pittsburgh at home in LA. Chargers at home against Pittsburgh in LA. Sunday Night Football. I gave it to the Chargers. You gave it to Pittsburgh.
Sure did.
That episode, we were smoking crack.
No, our guest was smoking some crack.
But we got secondhand crack.
We did get secondhand inhalation off of his crazy hot takes. Allison, if you were going to be a reasonable person, how many wins do you think the Pittsburgh Steelers would be headed towards this year?
Oh, God. I've heard this before.
Here, I'll give you an over-under. Over-under 13 wins for the Steelers.
Who did you have that picked him over 13?
A Bengals fan. Who's just, I guess, really low on the Bengals.
I mean, okay, if being low on your own team is a different type of drug too. It's just as crazy as like 17-0. You'll just pick them to lose everything.
Oh, I've seen a few Cats fans that don't think we're going to a bowl game. So I mean,
what?
I was gonna say that's why K-State fans think that we're gonna have 4 wins. So
yeah, right.
Well, we are a tortured fan base, and we're prone to negativity.
That is true. K-State always gets a kick in the nuts. That's what my 80-year-old coworker told me one time. He's like, being a K-State fan is just, you're always waiting for the KITN. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, kick in the nuts.
Dude, your 80-year-old coworker knows fucking ball.
He did, he knows ball, I will say. Cats are on pace for an 0-12 season. Yes.
True. Yeah, so Allison, you didn't answer the question. Over or under 13 wins for the Steelers this year?
no, I would hope it's under.
See,
he
picked him at 14 wins. Or was it 15?
No, it was 14. It was 14. Could have been 13. Even.
Dude, I think you should check. It might be 15.
No, it was not 15.
AFC East, dude.
Is that with Aaron Rodgers?
It's 14.
He did have 14 wins.
Diabolical.
Me and Owen both learned well enough.
Aaron Rodgers playing? Because I don't know. Are they better or worse with or without Aaron Rodgers?
Great question.
He was arguing that Aaron Rodgers is like helps this team be very Mike Tomlin style. That this is just the most Mike Tomlin team that's ever existed.
Oh, no.
Which means they should go 9-8 which is what me and Owen picked him at. So
I learned my lesson.
If it's the most Mike Tomlin team of all time,
I would love to sit in the room with Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers just to hear what they talk about.
There's no way that Mike Tomlin likes Aaron Rodgers. There's no way he likes him.
There's no way they've exchanged words in person before.
Man, can't wait till Mike Tomlin's coaching the Chiefs. So you're picking them under 13.5 wins, but are you picking them to win this game against the Chargers?
Oh God, no! I'll pick the Chargers on this one. I don't know why. I just
great reason. We love it.
Yeah, perfect, absolutely. November 16th, they are at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, no, sorry, good math. They're at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Me and Owen already gave this game to the Jags.
Yep.
Which feels like we did that. Man, I guess we gave them 2 wins in the AFC West. Which feels
Let Lawrence cook.
No. Ew. Are you for the Jags or the Chargers here?
We'll do a Jags win.
Yep.
I don't have to pick the rest of their schedule. I don't know what it looks like, but it seems right for them.
Fair enough. Pretty boy versus pretty boy, truly. Trevor Lawrence versus Justin Herbert. That's a great hair matchup.
Did you see the news that he's dating Madison Beer now?
Oh, yeah. By the way, she completely stole my man, and I'm not supportive of it because Justin Herbert's been on. I was almost there. Listen, I've been scoping him out for a while. He just hadn't noticed me yet.
He was on your radar. You were just trying to get on his radar, and you just hadn't.
Maybe.
Did you ask him his opinions on small time country music artists? That could have got him there.
He loves to fish.
Unfortunately, he really doesn't do much social media. Because I've already kind of scoped it out to see if I could do a Travis Kelce reverse Travis Kelce situation, whatever that may be. And he doesn't run his own social media.
No.
Might have like a fake account or something, burner out there.
I'm sure.
I haven't found it.
I'm convinced that every player's got a burner because some people know too many things about when I'm arguing about a random third string player. I'm like,
Can we have a real honesty circle here?
Truman, do you have a burner?
No. No. I guess I do, but I don't use it. I had the old. It was supposed to be just for sports gambling, and I don't tweet on it ever.
Okay, what's your honesty circle moment here, pal?
I don't know who Madison Beer is. Besides the fact that she's dating Justin Herbert. I think she's a music artist. But
yes.
I cannot
but
name
she's
a
not
single
really
song.
famous for music. She's just famous for being really pretty.
That's what I was. That's what I was seeing. I felt like, but I don't.
She's
know.
like.
No, I think Alison would say that she's.
No, I don't know anything about her either. I just thought she was an actress or something.
No, she's.
Okay, all right.
See, exactly. People only know who she is because she's really pretty.
Crave kind of person.
Yes, where she's famous for being pretty. Yes. Exactly that kind of situation.
Except 6 monthly listeners.
Yeah, except Tate McRae makes actual music. I'm sure you've heard a Madison Beer song before, but that's not what she's famous for.
I don't know if I have heard a Madison Beer song.
I genuinely thought that she was a model or actress or something.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
Yeah, she's just really pretty.
Because like some people are like talking about her like she's like she has the music success of like Olivia Rodrigo.
No,
I'm like I don't think that's
nope,
that's not true at all. Like, let's see, chat's telling you, Allison, you needed to be in on wine and board games night. It's because you weren't in on that. You're not a big enough fan. And you should shoot for Jake Ferguson.
Is what Rory's saying.
That's what we're hearing about. So
she's looking up Jake Ferguson right
now. What is it? Man, everybody went crazy when they learned about Drew Tranquil. There was a day in my family group chat where everybody went crazy for Drew Tranquil
because they found out he was hot.
He was like, who? They were like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah. He's married. Trust me. That day, I looked up his marital status.
Man, you know who I was watching? I've watched the first 3 episodes of the Kingdom show now. Yeah. The Chiefs one, and I texted you about this.
What's that on?
ESPN or Disney Plus.
Okay, sweet.
But Leo Chenal's chin is insane. Insane chin.
Like jawline or just like chin?
Like an insane chin. We have
like the Crimson Chin?
Yes. He is the Crimson Chin. Yes.
Well, he plays with the Crimson team.
I mean, that's why he's so strong. That's why he's so as big and strong as he is, because he is the Crimson Chin.
Okay, the new nickname. We got it. We got to get this flowing. He's the Crimson Chin now. I think we can cook with this one. Oh, whenever he makes a play, just post a Crimson Chin gif.
And he's one of those guys that has an insane chin and then just essentially looks like he's dipped it in facial hair. Where it looks wrong. It looks like he has a calic on the edge.
Does it look like have you seen those like army helmet painting videos where they dunk it in the solution and it like puts the pattern on the helmet? Does it look like that except a goatee?
Kinda, yeah. It's I don't know, man. Go watch The Kingdom just to see.
Well, a team we'll probably see on The Kingdom is what the Chargers have after the bye week. On November 30th, they play Las Vegas, and we've already all given this to LA.
Real quick, bad news in the group chat. Breaking news in the group chat, by the way. Last article about Jake Ferguson mentions a fiance. So
damn,
we're out on.
0 for 3.
We are out on Jake Ferguson.
0 for 3.
So,
and we all know Jake Browning's taken.
There's no good Cowboys players, unfortunately. And all the Stars players are engaged and married, so.
Oh, he's engaged to one of the Cavender twins. Very interesting.
It's pretty interesting.
One that's in TCU, I'd assume.
Yeah, the one that's not dating, wasn't one of them dating Carson Beck?
Man, I do not know. What I do know is that on December 8th, the Chargers are playing Philadelphia at home. And Truman and I have smartly given this one to the Eagles.
Wait, did we already all pick the Las Vegas?
Yeah, we picked that one.
You broke that down. Okay. All right, home against Vegas, or home against Philly, Monday Night Football. Me and Owen have already given that game to the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's right.
Allison, are you joining us on this train? Monday Night Football in L.A. Sorry, I said in Vegas, but it's in L.A.
L.A.
Yeah, I'll take an Eagles win on this one.
That's fair.
Yay.
Joining team, the winning team. They're at the Chiefs the week after that.
Skip this game, you already know.
Oh, sorry. Wrong. Sorry. Giving it to the Chiefs. Allison, giving it to the Chiefs.
Yes.
I wonder how many people in the NFL have to play the two Super Bowl teams back to back.
That's tough.
That is not the best.
This is a tough end.
And one of them on a short week.
This is a tough end of the season for the Chargers. They go division game, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl runner-up, Dallas, who's always difficult. You never know what you can get. Flip a coin. Then tough game at home against Houston, then end with divisional.
Dallas, famous for being tough. Yes, at Dallas. How are you feeling about it, Allison?
Honestly, okay. This is end of December. Dallas is already completely collapsed at this point. I'll throw the Chargers another win here.
Fair enough.
That's not crazy. It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to say that.
Throwing the Chargers another win here. Oh wait, you said the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We lost connection for a little bit, so I was checking everything out. December 28th, Chargers home against the Texans. We've already given it both to the Chargers.
What are we doing?
It's home. It's home. It's a home game. It's fine. Allison, do you agree that the Chargers will beat the Houston Texans? No. Okay, all right. Good. That seems very fair. They finished the season. They are at the Denver Broncos. Me and Owen have already given that one to Denver. Allison, you gave it to the Chargers. I believe that was narrative driven, if I'm correct. If I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that means for the season, me and Owen have the Chargers at 8-9.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Allison has the Chargers at 9-8, and as a group, we have them at 9-8. So.
What a great narrative. We're writing some really pretty narratives here. This is fantastic.
Yes.
I believe for me, that's going to match Vegas, right?
No, Vegas is only 7 for you.
Yeah,
it matches your Denver, though.
Oh, that's right. No, should match Denver. Okay.
Yes, Denver's 9-8. Chargers are 9-8. Las Vegas is 7-10. And you know what?
Truman, press the button before we start the Chiefs segment, bro.
Hold on, we'll get there. Save it for the end.
We got to ask Allison the question first.
That's right. As we go into the Chiefs, Allison, you are our Chiefs representative. We like to ask everybody how they became a fan of their team. I think we kind of already talked about it a little bit, but why are you a Chiefs fan?
Yeah, no, as previously mentioned, I grew up in Kansas City, Lee Summit specifically, and I've always been around it. What?
You're doxing your past self right now? That's crazy. Doxed?
I don't live there anymore. I haven't lived there since I was 18, so...
Well, go to Lee Summit, start knocking on doors. You will find Allison's family eventually.
Maybe.
So just let everybody know.
But yeah, no, always been a Chiefs fan, even when they were absolutely terrible. Down in Dallas, everybody, like if I'm wearing this, which I'm wearing for Travis Kelce on his celebration day engagement to Taylor Swift. Every time I wear my Kelce jersey or any Chiefs thing, people down here ask me if I'm a Taylor Swift fan or a Chiefs fan. And I bring up that I survived the Matt Castle days. So
yeah, that's
it is what it is. I think we've earned this. I feel like this is deserved for me, but I'm not going to take any of it for granted.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's a good time to be.
I feel like if you watch the Marcus Mariota self-pass, you're halfway to earning it. And if you watched the Chiefs versus Andrew Luck game where the ball bounced perfectly back to him on a 4th down stop where we forced a fumble, you're like 2/3 of the way. And if you know who Tyler Palco is, you fully deserve this.
What if you were at the Mariota self-pass game?
You were there?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. People forget that is arguably top 2 greatest corners of all time that batted it straight back to Marcus Mariota.
Hall of Fame, yeah.
Darrell
like
Revis.
President of the NFLPA, essentially, right now. Darrell Revis.
Oh my gosh.
I hit one of my best banters of all time on somebody right before that game. Even more unfortunate.
What'd you say?
That was when the Titans fan was walking in. He was walking in with his kid. I looked at his kid. I said, "Isn't that child abuse?" We're in a Chargers. We're in a Titans jersey, and then they lost.
And then the Titans won.
And then we were up like 22-0 and lost. So
I think that playoff game got canceled. Anyway,
Yeah, just like the Chiefs game, just like the Cats game in Ireland. None of it happened. Oh, and I guess we can do it for all of us. Why are you a Chiefs fan? I don't know.
Well, grew up here, was basically always a Chiefs fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, grew up watching the Chiefs. I remember Trent Green's head getting bounced off the turf. That's like my first real Chiefs memory, I think. I went to a couple Chiefs games really young because my best friend's dad worked for Sprint, and so they got like box seats all the time.
Must be nice.
So yeah, I watched one of the
my guy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I watched a suck up game winner. I'm pretty sure I watched a Tynes game winner, like the one season he was with us in like 05 or 06.
He had a couple years with us.
05, 06. I watched a game winner.
Then he started beating his wife, I think.
Yeah, he turned out to be not a good guy.
Not a great guy.
But yeah, I've basically always been a Chiefs fan. I remember celebrating that we beat the 15 and at the time 14-0 Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, in that terrible season.
Yeah, the Romeo Crennel game.
That season was the one where I was excited that we had signed Kyle Orton.
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, oh, that's kind of the answer right there.
I remember my dad had season tickets on for one season. It was one of the Matt Castle years, and he said that he normally went with his because they were like work seats, and he would go with his coworkers, and one of them behind him would always go, "Come on, Castle!" and it was a guy just sitting 2 rows back. So
I remember being excited when we signed Peyton Hillis.
I
remember a buddy who bought a Peyton Hillis jersey.
I remember loving Dexter McCluster.
My guy! Yeah!
I thought Dexter. I remember Javier. I remember being excited for Javier Arenas.
Javier Arenas, one of the more underrated return guys, because you know what? He never busted a lot. Wait, pause. No, he never returned many for touchdowns, but he had a really great average.
Yeah.
He averaged he always returned it to the 35.
And I loved Tony Moyaki. I thought he was the real deal.
Peyton Hillis, the Madden cover GOAT.
That's true.
By the way, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Tony Moyaki was the real deal. And
my mom dealt to Tony Moyaki at the casino.
That's wild, actually. And one last thing, just shout out to Anthony Fasano in general. And Sean McGraw.
Guy! Yeah! My guy! Yeah! Sorry, anyone else you want to shout out?
That's the only players I can name from the Travis Kelce rookie year tight end room. So,
man, and I don't think
anybody old NFL players.
Exactly. I'm just old enough to remember when people thought Travis Kelce was a hothead and was hurting the Chiefs' chances of winning games.
Yeah, it's I think we keep looking for another Travis Kelce, and I think the downside is that I always have to remind myself that Travis Kelce is one of the top 3 tight ends of all time.
Well, it's kind of like with the Royals bullpen right now. Do you know that the Royals bullpen's 7th in the league for ERA?
Right, but we expect them to all be HDH.
Right.
And it's oh yeah, I forget that you do turn it over to guys in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and they lose games. And that's just how bullpens go. That's why they're in the bullpen.
But yeah, basically, grew up in Kansas City. I don't think I've been I've been probably a very real watch every game fan since 2013.
Okay.
But not as long as Truman, who we're about to hear from.
Well, I mean, I grew up in the shadow of Arrowhead Stadium.
Okay.
Raytown, Missouri.
Okay.
I grew up 2 blocks away from where Javon Belcher shot his.
Okay.
They talked about that in the franchise show. I couldn't believe that.
They're talking about Belcher
in the Kingdom show.
What?
Yeah, well, because that was the year before Andy Reid came.
Right.
And so that they were talking about how down Kansas City was. Man, I'll tell you what. Go watch the Kingdom show.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is about I would say the first couple of episodes are all framed episode 1 is all the things that it took to get Pat into the Chiefs or get Pat to Kansas City and how he got to be who he was. And then it's kind of about the beginning of the season. Episode 2 is about what all it took to get Andy Reid kind of to Kansas City and all the things. Man, and that Andy Reid episode, if you like the Chiefs, if you like Andy Reid, that'll bring tears to your eyes. I mean, that's
oh no, I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was like on a plane and I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying to fight a couple tears here, just because.
I always cry.
Because I mean, he had that last season in Philadelphia was so tough for him, and talking about him coming to Kansas City and all the things, and just how special it was for them to win a Super Bowl and all this stuff. I mean, yeah, it'll make you. It'll
great.
hurt you.
Well, I got to pencil in crying on my schedule for tonight then.
Yep. So I grew up a Chiefs fan. I've been a Chiefs fan for since
your whole life.
Yeah, I grew up. I was actually a Mizzou fan probably first before that was like the team I came into consciousness on, because like football consciousness I snapped in about when I was like 10 or 11, because that was the 07-08 Chase Daniel years.
Yeah. Mine was definitely freshman year, because the guys at my lunch table that I sat with that I did not belong with, that I was definitely the outsider of, but I didn't have any other real friends to sit with.
Yeah.
These guys weren't even really my friends. But like I got made fun of for my lack of ball knowledge, so I had to lock in. And then so freshman year of high school is when I became a sports fan.
Well, and then my dad would announce they worked at Ameristar. My parents worked at Ameristar. And my dad, in the sports bar, they would run, during Chiefs games, they would run like special like giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
My dad ran that for them. So like he would like do like secondary announcing and stuff, and like they would raffle off gift cards every time the Chiefs won, all that stuff. So I would go and watch like every Chiefs game with him. I think to this day, it's probably why I still like to go to a bar where I'm like, that's like what watching a game is you go to the bar or whatnot, and that's probably so. Like I was watching those Brody Croyle teams and Tyler Pralco teams. I always talk about there's the Tyler Thigpen wide receiver threw it to Tyler Thigpen running down the field like trick play.
Yep.
That's one of those first plays that I remember that. And then also by the way, chat also mentioning that Brody Croyle, top high school quarterback in his class, and never won a game that he started in.
Only quarterback in NFL history to start more than 10 games and win none of them. 0
of them. I, luckily, as an 8-year-old, was not convinced Brody Croyle was the answer. I knew better than everybody else. So, yeah. No, that was really terrible. But, yeah, I didn't go to a ton of games growing up just because Chiefs games are expensive to go to.
Yeah, they've always been expensive. They're huge.
And they weren't great to bring kids to.
Yeah, until
before they,
especially in those like mid 2000s, like
oh yeah, that was just
brutal.
lawless. They have there's like the picture of the guy that like snuck in the cat. Did you ever see that?
No.
There was somebody in like the upper row who was just sitting there with a cat one time. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" But like people would. Yeah. People were like smoking weed and just
fighting.
Everybody was pouring alcohol into their sodas and all this stuff. Like, it's just a lawless land up north, where I'm like, I understand why my parents, like, one, it's expensive to go to games, and two, like, I understand why my parents did not bring me to Chiefs games very often, just because, like, if you sit up top, it is just a lawless land up there.
Still kind of is sometimes.
So, Kansas City fan, growing up, whole life.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much the whole time. Last thing about that, fun fact is, my mom brought me they won games at a poker night. They won tickets at a poker night one time. My mom took me to the game the following day and was so hungover she threw up on the way to the game. Had to like pull over because she had way too many Jello shots, and it was like so she threw up on the side of the highway. And I was like, "This is great." I was like, "I'm so ready to go to the game."
W mom.
I did not care enough. I was just like, all right, well, we're still going to the game, right? It was one of those, she's like, sorry, I feel bad. I was like, no, it's all right. I was like, we're still going, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's all I care about.
All righty. Well, let's do this Alison segment. Allison, so Truman and I have already picked all 272. So this segment is entirely you picking, what is it? Yeah, you get to pick 11 games. So Truman and I have already picked the Chiefs season. Truman, you can now press the
I have picked them at 17-0 because I know ball. I have picked them at 17-0 again. I don't know how it happens every year. Listen,
what do you mean you don't know how?
I can't think of a single team that is better than the Chiefs. So I have not picked them to lose a game.
Tell the podcast Truman
I
what
have
you were
picked
telling
them
me.
at 17-0 because I know ball.
Tell them what you were telling me about the preseason.
Oh, Mahomes MVP year. I've got a. This is my special superpower. Is that when I see Patrick Mahomes play in the preseason, I can tell you what kind of year he's going to have. It's MVP season coming up. He looked so comfortable. That third game, man, that's a different kind of Patrick Mahomes, and I'm feeling it. I can feel this. I can feel the magic. So I just want to let everybody know as we go into this Chiefs. All right, I'm ready. Brazil, the Chiefs open in Brazil against the Chargers. We have already all picked the Chiefs to beat the Chargers. Week 2, Philadelphia Eagles in Kansas City, September 14th, 3:25. We've already checked it. Wait, real quick. Owen, Alison, first one to answer correctly gets a gold star. How many noon games are there this year for the Chiefs?
Oh, I know.
Oh, wait. I just wrote this down. I want to say there's like 2,
I believe there are 0.
right?
0 is incorrect.
Fuck.
2 also incorrect. It is actually 3.
Fuck.
I'm wondering that Christmas game could be a sneaky noon game where it might, where it's like you shouldn't really count it probably, but I think that might be the third noon game that's throwing you off.
I need to grab my charger, so I'll go look really quick. But I have this as a Chiefs win against the Eagles.
Whoa. By the way, Owen, this is where I was telling you that I realized I'd gone wrong.
Yeah, when you looked at the schedule and you saw a whole bunch of wins.
September 14th, I will not be in Kansas City.
What are you doing? Do you hate the Chiefs? What is wrong? Where? Tell me where you're going.
I'm going to South Beach.
Why?
I'm taking my talents to South Beach.
Why are you taking your talents to South Beach?
We're going on vacation. Tina's parents bought.
Why are you going on vacation in September? I'm not going on vacation in September.
I'm going on vacation the next week. What? Where are you going?
A concert. I won't be here for the Giants game.
Where are you going to a concert? It's Sunday night. Are you sure you won't be back?
It'll be tough.
Where are you going?
We're going to Tennessee.
For a Saturday night concert?
Yep.
You don't think you'll be back by Sunday night?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Allison, you missed it. I will be gone the week of the Philadelphia game. So
shit.
Right. I will be out of state with people who do not know ball. But my fiance knows the second most ball of anyone there. She's been getting very good. I will say we're breaking it down. I was like, that sounded like an insult to her, and it is not. But it is more an insult to the rest of her parents. So
yeah, man. Yeah.
No, okay. Honestly, dating somebody who isn't super into sports is like one of the best blessings that you could ask for.
That is true. Although now she's become pretty into sports, I would say.
Gotta be if you're fucking
Well,
Truman's fiance.
Supportive of you.
You what?
At least she's supportive of you. I also checked. I skimmed through my sports calendar really quick. I believe the Chiefs have 4 noon games. Not on Christmas. They're all against really bad teams.
Oh, I might have counted them too fast. That's my bad.
Vegas, Indy, Tennessee, Denver.
Vegas
twice.
No, Chargers instead of Denver.
Yeah.
That I just memorized really quick.
Good old noon game against man.
At Tennessee is probably you're Indy.
How did the Giants get Sunday night football against the Chiefs, dude? Oh my god!
I also was thinking that. I think we said that whenever we broke down the NFC East. We're like, what is happening? But yeah,
week 3. The Chiefs go to the Giants to face Russ.
Do you have Russ cooking on this one, Allison?
No.
No.
I don't think I have Russ cooking at all. The Giants might go 0-17.
Yeah, right answer.
I have him feeling pretty dangerous. Hold on. What did we have him?
Truman, you probably picked him at 3 wins. I think I picked him at 3 wins.
Let's see.
Wrong division.
I guess they do have to play other bad teams.
I have him at 2 wins. Owen has him at 3 wins. So
Josh picked him at 5 wins.
Good. Okay. Week 4, Baltimore Ravens. home against the Chiefs.
All right, this is going to be a super weird one for me, but I have a Chiefs loss. I have this as like a really stupid loss.
So do you know that Mahomes has only lost to Lamar once, and it was the Clyde Edwards-Helaire fumble game.
Yep.
Speaking of
it just feels right. I feel like this is going to be like when the entire fan base just breaks down for a little bit and then realizes we're okay.
That'll be good. That would be good.
Yeah, that does happen.
Oh, and I don't know if you remember this. I believe me, you, and Tina watched that together. I think it was Monday Night Football.
Yep.
And Tina fell asleep in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And then, like, to the end of the game, and Owen left, and we're going to bed, and Tina goes, "Did we win?" And I was like, "No." They lost.
I remember because we were behind 2, and we were driving down the field to kick the winner.
Yes. We were within the 10-yard line, yeah. And
Clyde fumbled it.
And it's like, even if you don't score a touchdown, you kick a field goal to win. It's like, it's one of those where we've learned as Chiefs fans, honestly, don't score the touchdown just to run out the clock and kick the field goal. That's what we've become really good at.
Butker does that. That's what he's good at.
Yeah. And so, yeah, just got one of the worst feeling Chiefs losses.
Well, one game we're probably not going to need just a field goal to win is at Jacksonville week 5.
Never say never, buddy. We needed just a field goal to beat the Panthers last year. At Jacksonville, Monday Night Football, we have picked the Chiefs. Alison, Monday Night Football? Could be weird.
No, Chiefs win.
No. Trevor Lawrence's hair does not
It's
shine
usually not weird. Yeah, no, it's Monday Night Football for the Chiefs is usually not weird.
That's fair. They are a pretty good Monday Night Football team, I would say.
Extra day.
I think that when we think of Monday and Thursday Night Football, especially Thursday in the past couple of years since Amazon's taken over, it's been very interesting teams. Like the Bears versus the Vikings or something like that.
Yes.
Where it's a lot more evenly matched, but I'm not too worried about when the Chiefs play those off weekday games.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I also have concern about the AFC South, but we always play well against the Jaguars.
Yeah, we do.
As much as we struggle against the rest of the AFC South for no reason, we do not struggle against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Nope.
Okay, Sunday Night Football, October 12th, Detroit Lions in Kansas City. Rematch of the Kadarius Toney game from 2 years ago.
So dumb.
Me and Owen have them getting revenge. We have the Chiefs winning. Do you have the Chiefs winning, or do you have the Lions? Do you have Kadarius Toney dropping 2 balls into the Lions' hands and having them get a pick 6 and dropping all the game winners?
I mean,
you have somebody else?
You guys keep saying it's the Kadarius Toney game, but also remember Chris Jones was not playing and was sitting with his agents on either side of him, menacingly.
The Chris Jones sweet game. I forget
That
it was
right.
that also. God, what a stupid way to open the season.
And wasn't Travis Kelce hurt?
That team won the Super Bowl, by the way.
Wasn't Travis Kelce hurt that
Travis
game?
Kelce also hurt that game, yes.
He was playing, but hurt.
No, he was totally out.
Really? I thought he
was in street clothes.
Snaps.
I remember because Noah Gray caught a ball, and Trav had to everybody. He was out on the field talking to Noah Gray in the timeout afterwards, and they all started chanting for Kelce, and he had to be calm down, I'm in street clothes.
God, no, I got a Chiefs win against Detroit.
I did honestly. That's one I have circled, man. Detroit. I
think we elevated Detroit to what they are now.
Well, I have a couple Detroit fans in my circles.
Do you really?
And they need to shut up. So,
damn. All right. Yeah, those damn Lions fans have had it too good for too long. Yeah. As a Chiefs fan, we need them to really shut up. They never suffered like us.
Hey, listen, they've
never lost a Super Bowl.
No, they just been chirping me, okay? They've just been chirping me, and I want a little bit of revenge.
God, fucking let them chirp, buddy. Let them have a little fun.
I'm petty.
They can have a little chirp as a treat. Come on.
They can take it. They can take a knuckle sandwich, man.
Okay, dude.
Yeah, I'm fighting them. You know me, big fighting guy.
Yeah, big fighting guy. Big winner of fights. October 19th.
Well known.
The Chiefs host the Las Vegas Raiders. We've already all given that to the Raiders. Following week, Monday Night Football again. We
Wait,
host.
hold on.
Oh,
You did not give it to the Raiders. That's a Chiefs win.
sorry. Yes, we all gave that to the Chiefs. Yes, sorry. I read the one and I go, we gave it to, and that's not correct. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, keeping me honest. Yes. The following week, Monday Night Football, Chiefs host the Washington Commanders. Again, I am not a full believer in Jaden Daniels yet. I have given this to the Commanders, to the Chiefs. Owen, you've given it to the Chiefs.
Yep.
Alison.
Gonna be a good game though.
Yeah, I have a Chiefs win. I do respect Washington. I think they'll have a decent season, but I mean it's the Chiefs.
Fair enough.
The Chiefs don't lose a lot of home games, man. We really don't.
Big Chiefs fans here. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What gave it away?
At the Buffalo Bills the following week.
Truman lost his mind on this game.
Yep, even though it's the regular season Buffalo Bills, we're actually not that bad in Highmark Stadium. So I gave this one to the Chiefs. Owen gave this one to the Bills.
This is a regular season game against the Bills. It's a nailed-on loss every year.
Sharpie.
Yeah. This is one of the few losses I've got because they have to have some, unless you're Truman. So it might as well be.
I have picked them at 17-0.
I think this is the best team that they play throughout the year. Maybe Philly, but probably.
I'm waiting to see on Philadelphia how they look after losing all those players and then all those coaches.
There are no perfect super teams in the NFL. There are no teams where you're like, that team's perfect, they're going to win. It's like, well, the Chiefs are going to win because they have Patrick Mahomes. Or it's like, Philly's going to win because they're still pretty complete, even though they lost a couple pieces. You're like, Lamar's a dynamic playmaker, but their offense isn't that great. The Bills have Josh Allen, but he doesn't really have any wide receiver talent, and their defense is not great either. The Bengals, we all know what's going on with the Bengals. It's like, so, and it's weird that there are no, like, truly elite. Like, there's no team where you're like, I don't know, that's the best team on paper for sure. I don't know if that team exists.
Until week 6 when Philly's 6-0 and we have to talk about them.
That is probably fair, yes. Actually, no, they'll be 5-1 because the Chiefs will be 6-0.
I disagree, but it's okay.
Yes. Is that how you were feeling, kind of, Allison, or you're sorry, man, I kicked the fuck out of the mic. Were you high on were you thinking the Eagles are that super team?
No, like you said, everybody is valuable to some sense. So, I think that Buffalo is probably going to be a harder match for the Chiefs than the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. That's why I picked.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we have a week 10 bye week. Better bye week than last year. I think last year's bye week was week 5, which is a terrible bye week. And I hate the early bye weeks also because you get like a taste of football and then they take it away from you and you're like, God damn it. It's like college was doing that for so long where you'd play week 1 and then week 2 is just nothing. And you're like, okay, well, I don't know what I'm going to fucking do all of Labor Day weekend, but not watch football, I guess. But going into the week 10 bye, I have him at 9-0. Owen has him at 7-2, and Allison, you have him at 7-2.
Ball knowledgeable.
As a group, we have them at 8-1. Ball knowledgeable.
There we go.
They come out of the bye week. They are at the Denver Broncos right after that. We've all already given that one to the Chiefs. They host the Indianapolis Colts the week after that. Ooh.
Tough one.
Ooh, could be anybody. Allison, we gave this to the Colts. Do you feel differently? Or, no, we gave this to the Chiefs. God damn it.
I'm reading this right now. Hold on. I think DJ Giddens gets into Arrowhead Stadium and doesn't get very far. So we'll do the Chiefs.
But it's not DJ's fault. God damn it. It's not.
No, not at all. It's actually the Colts' fault for cutting Julius Brents. He would have won.
That's right. At Chiefs at Dallas the following week.
On Thanksgiving.
We have to. I mean, are you gonna be going to this game?
No. I knew with the NFL schedule matrix that the Chiefs would be playing in Dallas, and I was so excited for it. until I realized that playing on Thanksgiving could have been a possibility. So last I checked, I'm sure tickets have gone down a little bit, but last I checked, like high nosebleed seats were $800 a piece, and
Holy
I cannot afford
shit.
that. So I
Listen,
will actually be back in Manhattan for Thanksgiving and then going to the K-State Colorado game that weekend.
I think we might be going to that game
nice.
as well. Tina's parents are coming to Thanksgiving this year, and they asked us if we wanted to go to that game, so we might be going to that game also.
Ooh.
Would be a great time.
I'll be in Nebraska, bro. It's Thanksgiving.
Probably K-State's matchup at home as well in our schedule. We've got a terrible away schedule, but our home schedule is just really easy teams, and then you've got Tech thrown in with Colorado. But anyway, no, I'm not going to the Thanksgiving game. I can't afford it.
Fair enough. But do you have the Chiefs winning that Thanksgiving game?
Yeah, no, for sure. Dallas is weird on Thanksgiving, but I just don't think that they're a better team than the Chiefs in general, especially a little bit later in the season. They really tend to fall off at
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
I think that's fair. I'd like to see Dallas's record on Thanksgiving. I don't know if they're elite or not. It's one of those. It doesn't feel like the Lions always lose. It feels like, and they should have lost last year, but Caleb Williams forgot how the clock works, and it's like, but it doesn't feel like Dallas always wins or always loses. I feel like they're kind of middle
They're
of the
probably
pack.
fairly even. Last year they won because it was against, I think that they won against the Giants. And in comparison, last year Dallas had like a dusting of snow and tickets, I think seat tickets, so not just standing room, fell to like $68 a piece.
Oh my gosh,
And I almost went. I just didn't want to drive to Arlington.
that's fair.
Oh,
The Cowboys
$800 when you
are
play 60, the Giants.
exactly. The Cowboys are 33 and 22 and 1 on Thanksgiving.
Okay,
All time.
so
That's
fine.
pretty good.
Yeah, I would
A
guess
tie
that's
on
right around
Thanksgiving would
probably
be
their
crazy.
franchise winning percentage.
66%. Yeah, probably just around.
Yeah, that's pretty high actually. I doubt it's actually that high, but I don't know. But
We're still
good.
giving it to the Chiefs.
Yes.
Anyway, the week after that, December 7th.
Houston, Sunday Night Football in Arrowhead.
That'll be a fun game. I've got the Chiefs winning that one.
So do we.
Absolutely.
The following week, December 14th. I almost said Valentine's Day, but that's not correct.
No, not quite.
Just a day on the 14th. December 14th, home against the Chargers. We've all given that to the Chiefs already. The following week, they're at Tennessee. Weird shenanigans always happen. At Tennessee. Me and Owen
Absolutely.
have given this game to the Chiefs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, Chiefs win here too. Weird, but not weird enough to overpower that Tennessee team.
I remember that 28 or that 27-3 game in Tennessee, and then I remember going to overtime against Malik Willis.
Yes.
God, I don't know, man. I hate playing the AFC South. I hate when we play the AFC South. I hate this schedule. If we lose a game, it'll be to the AFC South.
Remember the overtime game against Davis Mills when he was on the Texans?
The Chiefs actually, sorry, beside the point. Yes, but I do remember that. The Chiefs could be undefeated going into this game. They could be 14-0 and lose to the fucking Titans. And that's how they would lose this perfect season.
That's how it would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I do remember that Davis Mills game because the Chiefs, again, a terrible team that they took to overtime in a year where they won the Super Bowl. And I said right before they finished it off, I said,
I think I hand this ball off to.
I said Jerick McKinnon's in. They never handed off to Jerick McKinnon, and they handed it off to Jerick McKinnon. He runs 15 yards in for a touchdown. And I went, well, all right, never mind.
Because I remember because we were in Wichita with our friends, and that was supposed to be just okay, we'll watch the Chiefs. They'll mop up the Texans real quick, and we'll get back to doing friend stuff. Mm-hmm. And the game got close, and we all had to lock in and watch the whole fucking thing.
No, we were leaving. We were gonna leave. We were like, we'd probably leave at halftime, honestly, because we had to get back to Kansas City because it was Sunday. We were like. And we watched the whole thing, and it went to overtime. Yeah, we did get back to like 8:00.
And I remember, didn't we they had the ball first in overtime, right?
Yes, it was a little scary. Yeah, but it all worked out for the best.
It all work out.
Following week, Christmas game in Kansas City.
The cat was staring into my soul there.
He
Holy
really did. I also paused because he was staring into our souls. Christmas, December 25th in Kansas City, Broncos Chiefs. We've all given it to the Chiefs already, and then they end the season at Las Vegas. I gave it to the Chiefs because they will be chasing history. I have picked them at 17-0 because I know ball. Owen and Alison both gave it to the Raiders because they don't know ball.
Because we'll be resting all of our starters.
Yes. It'll be Minshew mania. It'll still be Gardner Minshew winning against Las Vegas. So I have the Chiefs at 17-0. Owen has them at 14-3. Alison, you have them at 14-3 as a group. 15-2.
Not ridiculous.
I think we all have them winning the division.
Yeah, obviously.
Fair to say. So, to kind of recap and overall, I have Denver 10-7, Chiefs 17-0. Perfect. Vegas 7-10, and the Chargers 8-9. Oh, and how sweet would it be if the Chiefs did actually go 17-0 after all this, and then win the Super Bowl, and then Mahomes wins MVP, and then nobody can say anything ever, and world peace happens, and
the world peace part would be pretty cool.
You what?
Travis Kelce retires.
Travis Kelce retires. He marries Taylor Swift at halftime because she's doing the artist.
At halftime.
The Chiefs are up 42-0 at halftime, and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift get married on the 50-yard line. He does, and Pat comes out, and they all just wear hats the second half. They never play a single down.
Hey, what if?
Sounds perfect.
Do you think that Taylor Swift is going to be doing the Super Bowl halftime?
Absolute cinema. Yes, that's my guess. For who it will be.
I don't think so. I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't think she'll.
Okay, so I think what concerns me about it is that if she wouldn't have got engaged, I think she would have done it. But now that they did get engaged, now I think she won't do it.
I think she can't.
I don't think she'll do a halftime show in a game that Travis is playing in.
I bet you Travis retires and she immediately does a Super Bowl halftime. Like, if he retires at the end of the season, she's immediately top one.
I assume she's going to have a big concert year after that. Because I think it's album will come out this season, so next season I feel like she'll be back on the road, back on tour.
Sure, but just like I've been telling people on Twitter, the reason that the NFL is pushing the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift stuff is because if they get 2% of Taylor Swift's following, that's like a minimum, like 2 million additional watchers to the NFL. So the second that Kelce retires, they're going to want to keep the Swifties in and immediately do a Taylor Swift halftime. That's my prediction.
Well, that's if she agrees to it, though. The halftime performers don't get paid, so she has to actually have an incentive.
Is that true? They don't get paid?
Yeah. No.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's why you're seeing all these artists that are older and a little bit less relevant come back and do the halftime shows.
Which, speaking of the people I think will actually be doing it.
Creed?
No. I think Metallica makes a lot of sense.
Metallica? No way.
Metallica is from San Francisco. They're based from San Francisco. I think that makes. That sounds exactly like like somebody that would headline the Super Bowl.
They're too alt.
No, I don't think so. No, not Metallica.
I think that they're too out of the mainstream style because like rap and pop are like the main two, like the most popular genres.
But it's been too many of those recent. They owe one to the old white folks after having Kendrick Lamar last year.
I'm telling you, dog.
I think Metallica is I think that's my. If I had to place money, because they're talking about this on the radio today. If they had to place money, I think it goes to Metallica.
Maybe.
That's a good bet.
Maybe. We'll see.
Travis and Taylor Swift guest stars.
Do you want to get into the top 10?
Yes.
Top 5?
Sorry, let's finish the recaps real quick. Owen, you had Denver at 9-8, Chiefs at 14-3. Wrong. Vegas at 4-13, and the Los Angeles Chargers at 8-9.
Lol. Yes, I do.
Alison, you had Denver 9-8, Chiefs 14-3. Wrong. Las Vegas 7-10. And the Chargers at 9-8 as well. You feel good about it? You feel like that is how it's all going to come out?
That ended pretty much exactly what I was expecting if I was going to go into blind win-loss records.
Yeah. Both seem fair. Like 9-8 for the Chargers in Denver does feel about like where everybody, like where they'll end up, the way that everybody's talking about him. You know.
I know they went 10-7 last year. They're going to lose more games this year because they overexcelled last year.
Just disappointing enough, and because as a group we've picked them at Denver at 9-8, Chiefs at 15-2, Vegas at 5-12, and the Chargers at 9-8.
Yeah, we all agree on 8-9 wins for the Chargers.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's do top 5 players in the AFC West.
Yep. I'll go first.
The challenge is to not pick all Chiefs players.
Oh, I got a perfect list.
Do you? Okay.
A perfect list.
The perfect list.
Perfect list.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. Well, first I have a couple questions for Alison. Alison, I'm gonna give you 2 numbers, and you're gonna tell me which number is bigger. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. So
Dahm, that's math.
1,000.
Math,
Okay.
true.
So I have 2 numbers. Ready? The first number 1,104. Okay. And the second number is 130. Which one of those numbers is bigger?
You said 1,104
Yep.
Yep.
is the bigger number.
Yes. Over
Than
130, you'd say that?
130.
So you would
Yeah.
say that if I recommended Truman a show to watch and he waited
Oh my God.
1,104 days to watch it, that he doesn't have an argument to stand on when I haven't watched a show he recommended me to watch and I've only waited 130 days? Would you say that? Would you say that?
What's your fucking problem, buddy?
I'm just
Hey.
just asking a question of our co-host here.
Allison, do you think, if we're putting Allison in the middle of our fight, if you think that
I'm like
if
physically
somebody-
in the middle of this streaming.
you're right here.
I'm just
If somebody
Oh my
recommended
God,
you a
I'm
show, but you knew there was only going to be 2 seasons of the show, do you think it'd be reasonable to wait for both seasons to come out before you binge the whole show? Do you think that would be reasonable?
Oh no, that's the worst kind of person. I do disagree with that.
yeah, dude, sit the hell
You
down.
disagree
By
with
the way,
binging a show?
by the way,
No, I'm
or
not
a subject matter, to be fair, that I do not care about.
Truman, by the way, 1,104 isn't even the release date to now. It's actually the time in between season 1 and season 2 coming out. So you had 1,104 days to listen to my recommendation to watch it before season 2 even came out. Just so we're, because it's actually been 1,400 days since season 1 came out.
But I watched it. What's your issue? I'm confused.
I'm just,
I watched it after season 2 came
I'm just,
out. I just watched the whole thing because I knew it was going to be a limited release. So
yeah. Okay.
I waited
Anyway,
for the
so my
limited
top
release to
5
end.
players in the AFC West, now that Truman's been proven wrong on this topic, is so number 5. I'll go Brock Bowers. He is probably the best tight end in the league right now.
Oh, you type it.
Oh, you will?
No.
Yeah. So Brock Bowers, probably the best tight end in the league right now. Yeah, just no other notes than that. He's really, really good. Number 4, this is where I put McDuffie. I have him, top 4, top 5 defensive players in the league overall. Top 3 corners. He's very, very good. Number 3, I have Pat Surtain, best safety in the league. This is a defending defensive player of the year. Number 2, I have Chris Jones, best D lineman overall, pound for pound in the league. Hasn't been putting up the numbers. Didn't really put up the numbers last year, but his double team rate is like far and away the highest in the league for a reason. And you already know who number 1 is.
Patrick LaVon Mahomes.
Patrick LaVon Mahomes the second. So yeah, number 5, Brock Bowers. Number 4, McDuffie. Number 3, Surtain. Surtain has an I in it after the A.
Surtain then?
Yeah, it's mispronounced Surtain though. Number 2, Chris Jones, and number 1, Patrick Mahomes.
Fair enough. Okay. All right. I'll go next. You know what? Unk still got it. Give me Kelsey, number 5. Legacy pick. Last year, I know Brock Bowers is probably better than him. I will preface that, but no, I got it. I still got to give it to Unk.
That was my only debate on this list.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have almost the exact same list. Give me Trent McDuffie. I think Pat Surtain won AFC. Didn't he win Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah.
Okay, then give me Chris Jones number 3. Give me an unbiased Pat Surtain at number 2. So we can pretend to be slightly objective. Give me Mahomes number 1.
Hey, I put 2 non-Chiefs on this list.
Yeah, give me the one non-Chief that I have as number 2.
All right, so I did a little bit of research before mine to make sure I wasn't leaving anybody out. And
Ew,
when I typed
yuck,
in
ew.
like
Research.
top 5 players in the AFC West, the Google AI review, did you guys see what that came up with?
No, I did
Ugh,
not.
God, no.
All right, so quarterback Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Offensive lineman Creed
Oh,
Humphrey.
Yep,
okay.
that's a good pick.
Google knows ball?
How
That's good.
about top 5 AFC West player Quinn Minez?
Who?
Chiefs.
Who?
I don't know. Maybe a Chiefs player. And then it mentioned Trent McDuffie and potentially Bo Nix.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
And
Google AI. Very good.
I also looked up the Madden 26 stats. Did you guys see the numbers for that?
Yeah, who the hell is Quinn Miners, dude? What the hell? It actually says that.
What position does he play, or does it say?
Right guard.
For who? Not the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Not anymore. Maybe he was.
He's a Broncos right guard. Never heard of him.
That's another AI mistake.
There's a better right guard on the Chiefs, even, I would say.
Yeah, that's wild.
All right.
Well,
No, what was
the
the... No, I was going to say...
Madden 26 overall rating, top player is Chris Jones at 97.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes is 4 with 95. Patrick Surtain is 2, 97. Max Crosby is 96. And then Creed Humphrey. Oh, nope, there isn't. Quinn is on here. He's a Broncos player at 95.
Maybe I'm just fancy brained. I don't know who Quinn Miners, dude.
Quinn Miners.
Not sure either.
Quinn Miners.
But
he's like 9. Yeah, he's baller.
My top 5. I do want to put in an honorable mention for Marvin Mims Jr. on the Broncos. He is a wide receiver. The only reason is that his uncle was my Uber driver to the airport the other day.
All right.
His uncle.
I'll allow it.
Well,
I was like, weird shout out for Marvin Mims Jr. and your top, even sniffing the top 5, but okay.
Of Oklahoma, drafted in 2023. His uncle is very proud of him.
Oh.
So I've got that. But my number 5 is Creed Humphrey.
Okay.
I did have him higher, but I decided to put him a little bit lower so I didn't have all Chiefs players at the top. Number 4, I have Max Crosby, who
he's good.
I didn't realize is like almost about our age. Everybody in Dallas has a Max Crosby story. It's like similar to Post Malone, is everybody knew Max Crosby in high school for some reason.
I say that feels wrong to like sometimes there are people where you're like, okay, they're my age, that makes sense. But Max Crosby being about our age feels wrong. Like
it feels very wrong. I was also surprised.
Because are you 28? Are you like us? Are we all the same age?
27.
Yeah, okay, you're younger than us. So I wonder if we are we Max Crosby's age? How old is Max Crosby?
Let's find
Max
out.
Crosby's 28.
Oh God!
How
No
old is Max
way!
Crosby?
When's Max Crosby's birthday?
August 22nd, 1997. So he'd be in the year below us.
No, we're older than Max Crosby.
Yeah, we're older than Max Crosby.
It's
God!
his birthday tomorrow. No, it's his birthday tomorrow.
Oh, so he's not. So
Today's
he's
the
27
26th,
right
right?
now. Then.
No, 22nd. Yeah. He's already turned 28.
Okay.
He just turned 28.
God, but he feels like he's 35.
Yeah, I know.
There is no way. If I stood next to Max Crosby and people were like, "Oh, you're both 28," I'd be like, "No, God." I feel like a child, dude. What the fuck?
Maybe just, I think...
Oh my God, that ruined my day. That maybe ruined my week, knowing that I'm older than Max Crosby.
Maybe like saying the N-word ages you, so that's why he looks so old.
That man, he's got to be saying it. But I think they're cool with him saying it, which is weird.
No, I don't know. I'm not sure that they are. They just can't stop him.
Well, then you better get cool with it.
And everybody in Dallas also says Max Crosby was not the best player on the team either, on whatever high school he went to. Which is also not too terribly surprising how things kind of shake out in college and professional sports, but
I think it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to predict who's going to
Defensive
be.
guys.
No, I mean, like in college, in high school, it's almost recruiting. You're just recruiting like size and speed. It does not really matter how good they are. Are they big? Can they keep getting big? Do they have the capacity to put muscle on that frame and stay athletic? That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think the biggest example of that kind of like mindset is you look at like the recruitment of like FAU, like seeing him come out of Lee Summit, he just looks like a regular kid.
North, Lee Summit North, or Lee
no,
Summit?
he went to Lee Summit High School.
Did you go to Lee Summit High School?
No, I went to Lee Summit North.
You went to North. Okay. I think what confuses me is that North is very good right now at football. And so that's why I assumed Felix came from Lee Summit North, because Lee Summit North is probably the top team in the Metro, if not they're top 3 at least right now.
Drew Lock also at high school.
He went to
They've had weird success with NFL players.
Yes, yeah, because I played Drew Lock. And we almost beat him, which is insane because we were not very good.
Didn't Skylar beat the crap out of you?
Yes, Skylar Thompson, Fort Osage just destroyed us. And so, but yeah, that's always my claim is that I got to 2 NFL starting quarterbacks and an Olympic gold medalist. I got to add that this year. So I played all 3 of those.
Did you get a sack on any of them?
No, I was playing. I only played offense for varsity. So
okay.
I was only guard. I played defense my freshman year. That was it.
Oh, I thought you.
But
okay.
Was it Quincy Jones for?
Yeah, Quincy.
He just won the 200 meter. He's from Ray South, so he would have been playing football at the same.
Quincy Hall.
That's
Quincy
right.
Hall is digging deep.
Yes, you can only dig deep like that if you're from the town, baby.
Okay.
All right. We all call it the town. That's a thing that everybody calls it. Okay.
Yeah, funky town.
Sorry, Max Crosby number 4. We got off on a terrible tangent that has ruined my week. But all right, okay.
Number 3, I've got Patrick Surtain. That's where I put him.
The second.
Number 2.
Is he a second?
I think he might be the 3rd.
Yes. He is either second or third.
Okay.
He is the second. Yep. Number 2, that's where I put.
Sorry. All right.
That's where I put Chris Jones, and then number 1, Mahomes, of course.
Wow, I can't believe we all
just
have
W list. Didn't you hear though? Mahomes fell off. He's unk now, according to the kids on TikTok.
Is he unk or is he chopped? I'm confused.
Just learned that I'm chopped, and also unk.
He's also fat.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh, he's fat. Yes.
Haircut. I like his haircut.
You like the back to business Pat haircut?
It's very interesting. Yeah. He said he's like I can't be like a father of 3.
Yeah, it's the dad haircut
with the
mullet hawk.
Yeah, the mullet hawk. Yeah.
I don't think it's that different though, right? He just like had it a little bit shorter in the back.
The thing I always think about,
it's just that he cut off the back.
The thing I always think about with football players is that there's so many football players who I have no clue what their hairstyle is, or like what the rest of their face looks like. I can like know their eyes. Like I always get shocked when K-State players take off their helmet, and I'm like, who the hell is it? Like I'll never forget when Byron Pringle like took off his helmet. I was like, dude, that guy's head is so small. What the hell?
Well, Travis Kelce's got the butt part every now and then when he's out with Taylor.
Ugh, I do not like that. I do not like that Kelce haircut. Not a fan of that. Nobody has asked me. Nobody cares what I have to say. But I do not care for Travis Kelce.
That man is engaged, Truman.
Yes, sorry. He's off the market. Doesn't matter. If Taylor likes it, I like it. Whatever. But
my thing is
that man engaged Taylor Swift with the username KillaTrav.
I did see somebody post that they're like from Taylor Swift and KillaTrav. Oh my god.
KillaTrav 13, I think it is 13, right?
No, it's just KillaTrav.
That's so funny, man.
By the way, real quick, my worthless, another piece of worthless Mahomes lore that I know is that the only time Mahomes never wore sleeves in a Chiefs uniform was in his rookie preseason games. And it's funny because if you tune into ESPN every now and again, when they use a Mahomes like picture or graphic, it's like sleeveless Mahomes like flexing or like throwing the ball, and I'm like, dude, that was only his rookie year. It's the only time they ever. I was like, it's insane they use that photo still, but totally beside the point. But I was noticing that the other day, and I was like, it's funny that they still do that. But just because we were talking about haircuts and all that, taking things off, whatever, blah blah blah.
Well, good episode, fellas.
Fella,
what? Alison can't be one of the fellas?
Oh yeah, one of the fellas.
Or lads, you know.
One of the lads.
One of the lads.
Yeah. Oh.
Alison, how many Guinness did you drink over the weekend? It looked like you were at least 15.
Oh, probably more like 20. But I was there for 12 days, so okay. I mean, spread that out over time, 1 or 2 a day.
A Guinness a day keeps the British away.
I don't want to be hair splitting also, but I don't know if you really split the G on the one you posted.
Okay, listen. So I think I actually did split it on 2 other occasions before that, but I was at slanted like cafe tables. There was no way for me to actually like get a real measurement. The group I was with said that I got it, so I'm gonna take it.
I saw the photo. I don't want to do any analysis of it. But
I was sending both of you guys videos, like live videos of me going on every beer. Because one of you, and I was like, okay, now we're gonna do it. I'm thinking that I would get it on, like the 3rd or 4th try. And then all of a sudden, like 3 days later, I'm like, all right, attempt 17. Here we go.
The one where you drank it before down past the logo had me laughing out loud.
Yeah.
You drank like a half of the beer.
I watched that and I'm like screaming at my phone.
I'm like, stop!
Stop down the beer! No, it's way too much.
He's the Breaking Bad meme of just like in the car, like stop drinking.
Yes. Also, the Interstellar. Don't let me drink it, Murph. Murph, no.
All right, Alison. As we begin to get out of here, do you have anything you want to shout out? Any like handles, Instagram, anything?
No, not really.
Oh.
Just
no
I really don't.
You don't want to promote your little company?
No, I mean I don't have a whole lot going on right now. A couple of my artists should be going on tour this fall, so buy tickets to their shows. So I might post about them every now and then, but
hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, at least follow you on Twitter, right? Should everybody?
Yeah, anything on Twitter is you're either going to get sports content or country music content, and sometimes it's just neither, and you have to figure it out because I don't give any context to what's happening.
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for.
That's true.
Is my conscious stream of thoughts, unfiltered, that nobody asked for. That's what I really love to put on Twitter.
Absolutely.
No, and I'll switch between. Like at the same time, I was in Ireland tweeting about just like my travel and meeting other K-State people, and then all of a sudden I switched to like some Nashville drama that was happening, and I had people DMing me being like, "Oh my God, are you okay? Like, who are you traveling with?" I'm like, "Oh no. Nothing. I'm just shit talking other people."
Just mad about that. Yeah.
It happens to the best of us.
Just let me complain, goddammit.
Yes.
So it's what? It's at Alex.
No, Twitter is where it's at. It's just my name, ALISON_Renner.
Gotcha.
And I'll be
Alison
there for the remainder of this football season. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Doomsdaying the Cats with the rest of us, and then doomsdaying the Chiefs like
up
the rest
the Chiefs'
of us.
way.
That was a weird one. All right.
That was weird.
Thanks, Owen. You sound like a horse.
Way.
you got a bit of a name.
Whatever, dude. I'm in my full Premier League era. Okay, Tottenham's 2-0. We're top of the league. Let's fucking go. Come on, you Spurs.
All right, and that's all the soccer talk for the season. That's really nice.
Okay.
Alison, thank you for coming on, and thank you everybody for listening. This is also the season finale. Shout out, Alison, for being here. This is that's 5 full seasons of it. I think Alison helped on one of or a couple of the episodes in between when I was out.
Yep,
so
that's true. Yep.
Alison's been a guest host a couple times. Shout out everybody for being guest hosts and helping us. I think the closest we got to not recording was that April Fool's Day, where we were both just sick as dogs or something.
Yeah, I had come back from London, so no, I'd come back from Spain. I was dead.
And was also dead for some reason.
Yeah, so shout out to everyone who's ever been on. Shout out to Ian. Shout out to Aaron. Shout out to Dylan. Shout out to Evan. Shout out to obviously Alison. Shout out to Oz. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to who else has been on?
Chase
Logan.
and Logan, who did the episode.
Logan
Chase.
While we were shout out to what's the New England guy that came on?
Oh God, way back when.
Yeah, who went no contact with us out of nowhere.
Wait, what?
They went no contact with us.
Oh no, I think he just didn't respond. I'm just not sure he's doing. Adam Fowler.
Shout out to Adam Fowler. Shout out to Chandler.
Podcast episodes
shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Framp. Shout out to Cole. Shout out
to Sawyer for doing the pop culture minute. I really enjoyed this.
That's right. We need
Sawyer the Swifty minute. We gotta.
Oh, I don't have my phone.
I'll call her.
You got her phone number?
I think it's funnier if I call
her. I guess we don't. Do you want to be here? You don't. You could head out if you want. If you don't
I don't have Sawyer's phone number.
Oh, I think I've got it. Oh no. She's an Oklahoma number now.
No idea. Anyway, we can catch up with Sawyer next week. Yeah, shout out to basically everyone who's been who's ever listened or helped us out with the show. We really appreciate it. Happy to go into year 6 as chopped unks. So we really appreciate you guys watching and listening. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, especially shout out to our Patreon members. Shout out to Sawyer. Shout out not Sawyer. Shout out to Skylar. Shout out to Dylan, Ozzy, Aaron, and Meltbox Kansas City, who is still to this day open in the Iron District.
And Allison's gonna go get it. Allison's going to grab one.
This is an Allison Renner endorsed product. Everyone who's following.
hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored.
Shout out to everybody who's older than Max Crosby.
Oh my gosh.
Chopped and unk. All right, I'm going to start the outro music. Twitter.com/Steam Machine. Twitter.com/Owen Gosh Dahm. Twitch.tv/Steam Machine. YouTube, if you want to see our face and you're listening to this, it's Dahm That's True OD.
Yeah.
And if you're on YouTube and you're tired of seeing our face, we're on Spotify and Google and Apple. At least Spotify and Apple. I guess I haven't checked Google in a long time, but
Google Plus. You remember that?
Yes. All right, Allison, thank you again for coming on. Thank you everybody for 5 great seasons. We will see you for the start of season 6 next week and week 1 breakdown.
Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah. See ya.